And that's us actually live with only slight technical glitching as I was jumping to the wrong scene. Don't worry, that happens half the time anyway. At least this time I didn't actually stop the recording while trying to change scenes. It's always amusing when you've got one person operating everything. Okay, so we're up to session number 43. And this is the Jade Regent Adventure Path. We have 2 whole players here, which means a third one may be summoned as soon as we start. Which is normally what happens when I get the last people to show up. Start the game and they just miraculously appear. So we have at the table today we have Jeremy, who's playing his...
Jeremy playing Nashru Visky, an elven rogue, adopted son of Goya and brother of Sandhu, caravan owners, and he's a valued member of the caravan, helping to lead it on its trek across the northern barriers of the world.
And stab things a lot.
Occasionally.
Not as often as you'd expect.
But quite effectively though.
And we also have Wimble.
Yes, I'm Matt. I play Wimble Blinkton, the halfling sorcerer and murderer of baby yetis.
You really must pay more attention to where his lightning bolts go.
It's okay, there are worse things you can murder.
True. Like children in
baby
right.
houses.
Okay, you also do the manure.
Well, hey, it's not like it hasn't happened in the past. Okay, so online we have Grace, who's around there somewhere.
You got a speaker on mute?
Quite possibly.
If you can't hear, you just don't believe.
So Grace, did you want to introduce your character again?
Sorry, my call dropped out.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay, well you're back again.
You sure?
Yes. So I am playing Iomi. She is 17, impetuous, sort of very, what's the word for it? Reckless kind of girl. She's the cleric. She's totally not a reincarnation of a dead goddess.
No, that's right. She's not reincarnated at all. She's always been.
And she is sibling to Bug and also Nashru.
Okay.
Not 17. 4,000 going on 17.
That's okay, should be close to 18 now, if not 18 already, considering the storyline has been going for over 300 days.
Indeed, there you go.
Yes, she would be close to 18 now.
So, 4,001 going on 18.
Should we go find a bar?
And so the next person we have online is Emrys.
Oh, am I online? Hi, this is Emrys playing Dimly, a field medic druid grumpy sort with a puppy called Wolfie. I am currently very, very unhappy with my life choices, and I'm missing some hair, I believe.
No, you're not missing some hair. Your wolf swallowed it.
That's it.
You know exactly where the hair is.
Yeah, you know where it is.
Right, I no longer have it on my head.
Yes.
You have the full friar tuck.
But that's all right, because hair requires skin to grow from.
It does.
So,
The wolf's got that too.
No, I healed it, remember?
You did. You basically made sure it wasn't going to bleed to death on you.
Yeah, my head is like baby skin smooth.
Missing all the hair follicles because you don't really need those.
Nah, they're fine.
Next person we have is Annie online.
Hello, so I'm playing Bug with her trusty armadillo Splat. So Bug's a changeling witch. And the mistress of nightmares. Splat does some interesting things.
Yes. Splat is well liked by the party.
well,
Weird.
some of the party.
That's as far as Splat puts out in his press releases, I'm sure. So, last session we had it that you were exploring an ancient desecrated temple to Desna. And it had been taken over by a TN demon. But hadn't fully been destroyed. It had been kept alive by the remnants of a Yeti civilization that you so helpfully removed from the problem.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we handled that in a way.
So Desna doesn't really need to have any real supporters here the way you're going. And that's when we had Bug showing up right at the end of that wipeout of the Yetis, saying that the demon has returned that you had fought earlier.
Yay!
Which was when I was asking people to roll initiative.
The demon returned previously at the temple, or was this one back at the hillside where
The one at the tower. Where
Yeah.
Bug
Oh,
had
The one that I had the
fought
big hoedown with.
the other witch or whatever it was type thing. Right. Well, I'm glad Nashu's not around then.
So we are going to start tonight with an initiative roll.
Nashu is off looking for more Yetis to see if he could hand off the younglings.
That's okay. I'm sure if you leave him with the wolf long enough, you won't have to worry about that.
Which one do we add
No,
to
the wolf was not
do
actually in the same room as them either. The
initiative?
wolf got dragged away when...
Perception.
That was part of the problem, was the fact that the
Perception.
disgruntled dwarf allowed the wolf to chug down a baby on its way out.
Yo. Okay, so what was people's initiative?
Wimble got 20.
Wimble gets 20.
27.
16.
Nashru got 27. Gimli got 17.
17.
What did Naomi get? Assuming she's allowed to roll dice.
Is it adding perception?
Adding perception at this stage.
Yeah, so she got 20. Hang on, she got 24.
Okay, and then we just need Bug and Splat.
26.
So, who had stayed in the room with the younglings?
Wimble was there, and I think Aomi was there as well, because she was looking after the babies.
Yeah.
Or was that
That sounds about right. And then,
was that Bug? Was she in there looking
and
after
then
babies?
The dwarf had gone back to the caravan.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
The samurai had gone back to the caravan, but then kept walking and was off in a huff.
Someone suggested actually
Having an
we
existential
leave.
crisis.
Only one person stays with the babies, while other people leave to make them less stressed. So I was.
Yeah, I was sitting down on the ground with one of them hugging me.
Yeah.
I think I was in.
Wimble was probably staying like near the doorway area, out of
Yeah,
sight.
in the corridor out of
Yeah.
the nursery.
And Nashu
Yeah,
had gone
that's
down.
right.
Nashu had gone down the other pathway that the dwarf hadn't tumbled down with his wolf, looking for more yetis, stealthing, having activated his invisibility on his suit to make it less likely to get spotted.
Okay, so what was Bug and Splat doing?
I don't know if I was still in the room with the babies, but Splat had just come back in Raven form to tell me that bad shit was coming.
Yep, that was correct. That's where I had you last time. Okay, so Jeremy, you're the one who gets to see something happen.
Oh, goody. When I look behind me.
When
Back
you-
down the passageway.
When you are looking further deeper down in the passage,
Yep.
you see that there are a couple of Yeti in front of you.
Couple of Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
Adult size Yeti.
Adult size Yeti. With eyes glowing with a fiery red, yet their body is giving off a brilliant blue glow.
Not quite the same as the Yeti eyes that we saw originally before the light black room. So where we saw the group. Did we see pairs of eyes initially, or is it we actually recognise the Yetis immediately? The more important thing, they don't look in quite the same standard as when the Yeti we came across in the nursery area.
Don't look like they're him at all.
Okay. Do they appear to have noticed me?
They are walking towards you.
Okay. I will pause and then stealthily move off in a different direction, so therefore they're not going to wander directly into me. If they have been wandering down the corridor in my direction, I will aim to not be spotted or interrupt their movement.
Okay, so we just got word that this is just us for tonight.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yes, that is roughly what you see of the Yetis.
Okay.
And each of them look as if they have died recently.
We didn't kill those ones, as far as I know.
Well, let's face it, we didn't really see what the samurai got up to. We might have gone the other way around or something.
We weren't exactly picky.
Though one of the one that is furthest behind them seems to be dripping with blood.
And so when
But
you
does
say,
that mean they
when you say the
already
two in
ones
front,
equal?
or so you're saying there's three total, or there was just one in front, one behind?
There are two in front and one behind.
Yep, okay. And when you say the two in front have recently died, talking recently such that their wounds are still bleeding,
The wounds don't appear to be bleeding anymore.
but there's still fresh blood on their fur,
Still seem to be fresh blood.
as opposed to the fresh blood on around the teeth areas of the one at the back. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it's more around the ones at the back's claws.
Right, okay.
Which seem to be unnaturally long and made out of ice.
Not quite the same as the claws on the other Yetis that we saw previously.
No, nothing like the other Yetis you saw previously.
Okay.
And it seems to be looking directly at you.
There's a shocker. So, where am I in relation to the intersection and the
You're probably
caravan,
about 30 feet down from the intersection.
Okay, so I haven't got very far.
You hadn't gotten very far. All this was happening around the same time. And you see a pulse come from it and just go straight past you, making your hair stand up.
A pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Do I understand or recognise what kind of pulse we're talking about?
Sure. What skill would you like to use?
Where are we skills? So, well, possibly religion.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Okay, for 27, I'll tell you it appears to be some sort of necromantic surge.
Oh, is that going to make all the dead ones come up?
Well, naturally, probably thinking, well, possibly good news is
The little babies.
the Yetis were already going to be dead. Like I said, we might have killed the Yetis, but it looked like they were already on the endangered list if the demon was coming through. So, yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so
I-
it is now your turn.
My turn. Okay. I will move, continuing to move stealthily, but at full speed, because I can. Back down the corridor to warn, I'm guessing Wimble's probably the first person.
Well, the first person you run into is Bug and Splat,
Oh, okay.
because they're at the intersection of the two corridors.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So the intersection moves you with the...
Wimble's further
yeah,
down,
that's
watching
right.
his
Yep.
handiwork.
So, I will, whisper to Bug. Watch out, there's 3 more coming and they're not healthy. And I believe they might be possessed. So, and so I would suggest...
I communicate to him what I heard from Splat as well about it being that other demon coming.
other demon, as in Oh, as
Because
in the
did
one we
Flat
fought.
tell me that it was the one that he fought with back at the tower?
Okay, yeah. Because when Martin actually said that, I immediately thought, oh yeah, Splat's returned. When he said the demons returned.
Better the devil you know.
So
Well, demons don't like competition.
that would explain the what's coming down the corridor right now. So be ready, and I will aim to manoeuvre back down towards the corridor towards Wimble to give him the warning as well.
Okay, so you don't make it any further on your action.
Okay.
Naomi, you're comforting the child next to you as the mother is sort of hugging starts to move.
Okay, I'm going to examine it to see if it is alive.
Well, it's moving.
Yes, like I want to do some sort of medicine check or something.
Sure, give me a medicine roll.
I'm just trying to think, what state did the adults end up in after the various stabbings and what? Like, I'm just wondering if any of them lost their head. If that's one that's moving, then you might suspect that something got here.
I can't remember how all the adults died.
I mean, I know I stabbed a few of them,
Hmm.
but yeah, so
That's 23.
23. It's moving, but it's not alive. That's when you notice that its head's currently on backwards.
Well, that would have been an obvious thing to have picked up.
Yeah, but some people sometimes roll a 1.
Sorry?
Some people can roll a 1, and the DC was fairly low. So yes, you do pick up. Basically, because you rolled so high, I gave it a very obvious being dead.
Right.
If you had to roll it very low, then
Okay.
you might not have it wouldn't have been dead enough for you to assume that it was dead.
or you could justify
I
being
see.
potentially alive, only mostly dead.
Yep. Yeah, okay, so I am going to cast a spell.
You're going to what to yourself?
Cast a spell.
Cast a spell. Which spell?
Dispel.
No, deck spell.
What spell?
Just give me one sec, sorry. My one of my skills disappeared. And then turned into a skill about the ocean.
That sounds useful at the moment.
Okay, anyway, I fixed that. So, I'm going to cast a cantrip,
Yep.
and I'm going to cast Divine Lance, I think. Yeah, I'm going to cast Divine Lance. So, the alignment I'm choosing is chaotic.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Unleash a beam of chaotic divine energy. It's a ranged spell attack roll against the target's AC.
Sounds good.
I just got a natural 20.
That'll probably hit.
It's my only one I'm ever going to get for the night.
You never know. You might actually do well.
Take 3 weeks.
You do have the cut of luck next to you.
That is true. I have the cut of luck. So its damage is 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier plus an extra d4 per level. So it's 5d4 plus casting modifier.
What was your actual attack roll with adding 20? Is it a exceptionally impressive critical?
Oh, I should actually add the thing, shouldn't I?
Yep.
I'm just looking. Is it plus 27? Is that what we're looking at?
If that's your spell casting attack roll,
Your attack roll.
I can't find this
that
out.
seems.
Your attack roll should be plus. You're currently level 9, So it should be +9 plus your proficiency, which should hopefully be 4 by now. So that would be 13 plus your attribute, which could be 4 or
Up to
5.
another 4.
Yeah, so it includes.
Mine's
right, so it
17.
includes.
Yeah, I was going to say mine's
yeah,
about
so
18
it's
touch
17.
off with the
17, yeah.
weapon.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, so it's 17. So 37.
so 37.
Okay, which does make it an exceptional critical. So pretty much instead of you roll your damage and then you multiply it by 3 instead of by 2.
Oh, okay. Cool. And the casting modifier being added after the rolls, does that get doubled as well?
Which thing that you roll the base dice, add all the damage together, and then multiply it by 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything gets tripled.
yeah.
The only time things don't get tripled is if it is a crit only effect.
Yeah, fair enough. So that is 13 times 3 is 39?
Okay, you get a nice hit on it.
And that's chaotic energy.
Chaotic energy, yep. And as you do that, you notice that all the bodies in the room are starting to move as well.
Including the babies.
Hooray.
We didn't kill the babies after all.
Is it still moving?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to stand up and move towards the exit of the room.
Okay, so how many actions was your cantrip?
2, so I can move for 1 action.
No, you can stand up for 1 action.
Oh, standing up is an action?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I stand up.
Okay. So that brings us to next person up is Bug and Splat, who I had accidentally skipped, who we're going back to. So Bug and Splat get to go.
Can I cast Black Tentacles again?
Sure, but where are you going to cast it considering you're out of view of the nursery and you're out of view of the 2 coming toward as the 3 coming towards you?
God, I've warned you there's something coming down the corridor, but you haven't actually seen them yet. But that doesn't mean there's something like Black Tentacles you could cast across the corridor to try and slow them down.
You can.
Do we know how many we killed in that vicinity to know if it's worth wasting Black Tentacles just to stop 2 of them?
Well, I've told you there's 3 coming up the corridor. For our
3,
knowledge, we haven't got any word about the undead, the dead rising yet. So I've told you a couple of them were dead already. But so if you want to make the assumption that, oh, hang on, maybe that means the nursery might be in danger.
I think there's at least 4 down in the nursery, 4 adults that we fought.
At least 4.
At least 4. There was however many were there originally, then the 3 came.
Oh, that's yeah, the 3 extra. So yeah, so 5, I think.
A bunch of demon babies now.
So,
Well, I disintegrated most of them, I thought.
Disintegrated.
That was because otherwise I was going to try and mouth to mouth some alive, but they were dust, so ashes, so I couldn't do that.
You could try and mouth to mouth with the skull.
Please,
I guess.
damn you, don't turn to dust.
so
How many... Where did Nashru go? Did he keep walking
He's
past?
right next to you.
I'm effectively still beside you. I was aiming to continue past to warn down the other end of the other corridor, but I haven't gone any further at this stage.
Because it takes a few actions to move and communicate.
Yeah, right. I just want to check how many actions Black Tentacles is. But I'm pretty sure it's like my full thing.
Should either be 2 or 3.
3.
3, so that's all I can do if I do that, yeah?
Yep. But like I say, Nashru's been talking to you, and obviously, yes, he was planning on continuing down the corridor on others, but he'll certainly be there, standing ready to take on if they come down the corridor in this direction. So
Yeah. Well, that's all the information I would have it anyway, was that there was stuff coming from that corridor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll cast black tentacles down that corridor to hopefully block off anyone coming up.
Okay. You have it off. The good thing is it doesn't require a roll.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. That brings us to Wimble. You're seeing the all the people you killed starting to get back up again. Someone must have done something.
And I've heard her spell go off behind me.
Miracle!
Well, you've heard a spell go off in front of you, and possibly also a bit further behind you.
And you're seeing that you're seeing them start to get up. Give me a perception roll.
Plus 21.
The one who's got the hole right through the chest also gets up.
Okay,
With
cool.
the hole still right through his chest.
I
You can see the heart's not pumping.
It actually
How far?
falls, actually, whatever's what's left of the heart just falls out through the hole.
and I can see into the nursery where I'm standing.
This is you're standing on the edge of the nursery room.
Okay, and I can see, and when I look towards Aomi, I can see the one moving that she's just zapped.
Yep.
Okay, and how far away is Aomi from me?
I would say about 30 feet.
You did give us some space.
All right. I'm going to move up to the one that Aomi just smacked, and go, "What the hell's happening?" And I,
Smack it again.
yeah, I smack it with my hammer. Is this meant to be doing this? Oh, 19 plus. Where's the total? 33.
33. That is a critical, so you get to be able to multiply it by 3.
Okay.
And
So do the damage first and then multiply by 3.
your hammer doesn't have any critical effects, does it? Not aside from hitting hard?
No, it doesn't say anything. Okay, so it's 6, 8 times 3, 24.
24. Okay, so you hit it quite hard, soundly. It seems to be a lot harder to take down now that it's been zombified.
Ah, it's still moving.
It's not like that was easy to take down the first
Attack
time.
again. I swing again. So it's 19 again, plus, so it's 33 minus, it's agile, so that's minus 4.
Minus 4, yes.
So 29.
That's just a normal hit.
29's a normal, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
cool.
It's
Not a crit.
Oh, sorry, the other one was a crit, not an outstanding crit. So yeah,
No.
that's close enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's just a normal hit.
Okay.
Because you can't get a outstanding critical unless you roll a 20.
That's right, yes.
Brain
Right.
not always there.
Yeah, no, so
It's only another 7 damage.
Another 7 damage. Okay. And you've moved and done that, so you've had
2
all your
attacks.
3
Yeah,
actions.
yeah.
Okay.
It's still
so-
alive, I assume?
Yeah. Well, no.
No, still
Yeah.
still wiggling?
moving.
Still moving. So dimly, you hear Koya asking you why you're here because she can sense evil coming from down the corridor.
That's just Wimble.
So I've just been like, because I'm mopey and quiet. Have I heard anything from down the hall?
No, but you've just had
Koya
hit you on the back of the head.
Right, you're
and-
saying, what are you doing here? There's evil coming up the corridor. And you're probably thinking, yeah, that's just the rest of the party.
Yeah, I know we did some bad things. I'm sorry.
Well, no, none of these we.
Yeah, so I'm saying, can I say that?
You can say whatever you like.
Yeah. All right. So we did some bad things.
Such as, she says. And she
we-
starts listing all the fact that you desecrated a shrine, killed some babies, and basically killed the guardians of those babies. Was there something else you'd done?
No, it's that.
That about sums it up.
And you've let a demon into this place at the same time?
Wait, what demon?
The great evil coming down that corridor that you've just left from.
I turn around and start running.
That's your action.
And I whistle as I go because my dog follows.
I know you didn't actually say which direction you were running.
I would assume towards the demon.
Well, it's not the way the samurai went, so...
No, I'm going to go the way of... I'm going to chase after.
Very good.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you...
and I don't think I'll get there in my action, though.
No, you won't. You'll get there at the end of next round.
Okay.
Yep, that's cool.
Are you charging your blind wolf down the corridors again?
Yeah, there was a bit of a whistle and he follows me.
Right, okay, you're running yourself this time, you're not actually having the wolf
Yep.
be running down blindly.
And
No.
Wolf learned from his mistake. He's waiting for you to jump down the ledges before he follows.
Ah, cool.
He didn't like being a mattress.
I'm sure he did. He's also got indigestion.
I think he liked the hairpiece.
I'm really not okay with my wolf liking the taste of my flesh.
Well, he just loves you on multiple levels.
Okay, stop feeding him then.
Yeah, this is a thing.
I'm sure if you stop feeding him completely, you'll be fine.
Okay, so while you're watching, what level is Black Tentacles?
Black Tentacles is spell 5. Is that what you mean?
Yep. What's spell level 5? Yep. Okay. Just checking something.
Page 321, at least in this version of the book. I don't know if that one's
That one's the
changed
same.
later on.
Some days I go to the right page, some days I don't.
Technically, as long as they don't end their turn in the area of effect, then they're okay. It's a bit odd when you read it that way, but...
Yeah. Okay, so you see one of the Yetis just walk and stand right in the middle of the black tentacles, completely unaffected by it.
Missed it by that much. Yep, so one's gone forward and stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the other two? Are they moving yet?
The other two are moving forward.
Are they stopping beside it?
They're stopping before it.
Aha. So you see they are scared by the tentacles, but don't affect them.
Okay, so yes, it is now Nashru's turn.
Okay, so how far away are they?
They would be, how far are they by tentacles? I would say about 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
The first one is 20 feet, one is, and the other two are 40 feet, because that's the extent of black tentacles. Black tentacles is a 40-foot spread.
Yeah, but it's 120-foot range, so you could cast it. You didn't need to cast it at our feet, but I suppose that makes it easier because they're more likely to stop in it. So, so 20 feet away. I'll go for shooting. So there's one 20 feet away, and there's the one with the much nastier looking claws is further back. Huh?
No, it's the closest one.
Oh, so the one that was at the rear has come for the front.
Yep.
And the other two have stopped behind.
Yep.
Right.
You seem to be faster.
Okay. But hopefully that's good news in the sense that hopefully it means that the two that are behind will get affected by the tentacles at least.
As long as they move less than 40 feet on their turn.
No. The so she's stopped in the middle of it, she's still 20 feet away, so I can't really move into her to actually... Oh. Yeah, no, I can't really do that.
Well, you can do a move in, attack, and then a move out.
Technically. I remember all the powers and in Pathfinder 2 compared to the D&D ones. Okay. Well, I will go for taking a shot with my bow and see how that affects first of all. Yeah, 12, AC 30.
AC 30. Okay, you're shooting the one in the tentacles?
Yep.
Okay, your shot misses.
Marvellous.
I think you mean the other word.
30.
I mean, that wasn't a good roll, but it means that a second attack is not very likely to hit. Okay.
It seemed to have struck some sort of barrier.
Okay. I will. Change weapon to my corrosive rapier, and prepare to stab something if it comes close enough. But otherwise, staying at the edge of the tentacles, blocking access to bug.
Yep.
And aiming to help something to pause in the tentacles if it's going to go past me.
Okay, so Bud and Splat, what would you like to do?
And Splat start drawing demon dicks everywhere again.
What was that? I just kept getting a bit of static from something.
Can Splat start drawing his demon dicks everywhere again?
Would you like him to do that?
Yes.
You can if you wish.
Especially because Richard isn't here to rub them out.
Okay, he starts drawing pictures all over the walls.
So they're not like... They're whole creatures, like we can hit them. So like turning someone's weapon into a ghostly weapon isn't going to make it any more likely to hit them, is it?
You might need to say that again because I'm still getting a bit of noise from someone.
If I turn, they're not like ethereal creatures, so turning a weapon into a ghostly weapon isn't going to make it any more likely to hit them, is it?
No, it's not.
Can I use Mind Link with one of them to try and see if like maybe Splat can counteract the control that's going on, potentially?
You can try to get a mind link. Grace, I think your mic is giving us feedback.
I'm not making any noise.
Okay, well, it just stopped after you talked.
That's weird.
That's okay. So, you want to try and make a mind link with one of them?
Yeah.
Is that a spell?
Yes. You link your mind to the target's mind and mentally impart to the target any amount of information. Does that mean that I can't get information back? I can only impart information?
Yes, and you used it last session to send information to Koya.
So does that mean I can't use it again?
Well, you could. And the amusing thing is you have to touch Koya to do it, so maybe you didn't.
But it also means you're probably not going to touch these things either.
You have to actually touch them to do it.
Because I sent Splat to her, because Splat can impart my touch spells.
Well, you're going to send Splat into the black tentacles to impart a message to the person in the middle of your black tentacles?
Do the black tentacles not do, like, friendly fire?
They'll attack anything that stops in there.
If Splat's in the middle of it at the end of his turn, it will attack him.
How far can Splat
Okay.
move?
Let's not do that then.
How far can Splat move?
I don't think we've done that with
I'm guessing his
Pathfinder
movement's
2
not
yet.
particularly high.
No, he's got the same as a familiar.
Although is Splat still in Raven form,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
he can probably fly directly over the tentacles and or have more than a 20-foot movement, so he can fly a couple of times and get in position
If
against.
he flies overhead and poops on it, can he impart mind linkage?
That wouldn't quite count.
No,
You
unfortunately,
might
it has to
be-
be a touch.
You might be able to fly past and go for one of the ones who are at the back there. That means that he won't be staying in the tentacles. If you were just going for one of them, obviously the demon possessed one is the most dangerous. But
Yeah. That's right. I think maybe he's better off drawing his pictures.
So he has
I
a
think-
fly speed of 25 feet.
so he could fly to the demon possessed, touch, and then fly back. Of course,
Okay.
would be risking a attack of opportunity or whatever the equivalent is in Pathfinder 2.
And the target
Yeah.
has to be willing.
Oh, the target has to be willing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be willing.
That's right. For now, Splat can just stay drawing his pictures.
Yep.
And is everyone aware of everything that's going on at this stage?
No, because you've got the two people in the nursery not aware of what's happening out here.
That's right.
You've
Just,
got
just
the-
as we're not really aware of what's happening in the nursery either.
And you've got the dwarf and samurai who went back to the caravan who aren't aware of what's happening here as far as you know.
Okay. Can I use message? How many people can I use that for? Can I only use it for one person at a time?
Well, what
Okay.
message are you looking to send?
Did Wimble
To
have
send
your...
that demon's back and that he's possessing the Yetis.
Like, I'm just thinking, considering the fact that we're not really trying to be stealthy at this moment in time, you probably could yell.
Well, yeah, true.
The problem with
Wait, but if
message,
they're out of anyone out of yelling range,
problem with
I don't know
message
how
is you
message
have
works.
to you have to see the target you're aiming for. So if you can't see them,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't give it to them.
Yeah. But
Well-
if you yell, most people could probably hear from this location.
Does Wimble have that head that Bug gave?
Unless you took it back.
I don't know.
yeah, you've still got it then.
Yep.
But I don't know if there's any light in there. I've got dark vision. How is Aomi seeing?
Did I give you the boy head or the girl head? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Although the
hang on,
girl
so-
head,
Didn't we have a source of light?
I mean, I've got dark. I cast dark vision on myself, which lasts the whole day.
I thought when we had I thought we had a source of light when we were in the nursery.
Well, certainly there would have been a source of light in the nursery at some point.
You did. It had to be one of the casters, I believe.
I believe my
Well,
hammer.
it's probably also, assuming someone's carrying a torch or a lantern or things like that, it's probably reasonable that could have been lit while you were trying to comfort the younglings.
Yeah.
So,
I'd done a cantrip and my hammer was glowing.
but then you walked away.
Yep. You
Yeah,
left with the
so
light.
I've got it with me.
Yeah.
So that's how it was lit up before, though.
So, does Ione have
Right,
a
I'm
torch
at
or
the
lantern?
dark now. I believe so.
Because, okay.
Yes,
so
I have a hooded lantern.
You would have lit that and
Do you also have the light cantrip?
No.
Okay, so you've got a lantern lit.
Yeah.
So I'd know what was going on in the room, but I can't use my head to communicate. I can only get information from it. I can't talk through it.
Yep. But hey, at least you know what's going on.
Time. Well, I guess then Splat keeps drawing dicks, and I yell out to everybody what's happening.
Yep. And then Iome, you've watched. You're basically standing amongst a bunch of zombified Yeti.
Yep. If I try and move, am I going to be within their leaving threat range? And provoking AOS?
You're not sure. Not every creature can do an attack of opportunity.
Right, okay.
It's not a given thing for creatures in Pathfinder 2.
Right. Okay, that's good to know.
How are the younglings
How many
reacting?
are around me?
They're trying to go nearer the adults.
Okay, so they're happy that the adults are moving even if they're missing parts.
Never said they were right.
No, look, okay, but it was more the idea whether or not they had okay, the love overcomes any natural aversion that things hang on. There might be something on here. Happy with that? Oh well, somewhat happy.
Well, apparently
Understanding.
they're not so dead after all.
Oh, okay.
So, what is Naomi going to do? You can see them because of your lantern.
Yes, how many are there around me?
There are 5 adults, plus about 3 or 4 badly mangled kids.
Right, so 5 adults. That seems like more than there should be, but okay.
No, 5 was correct. Because there were 2 easily, and then there were 3 more that came up during the combat.
I mean, some are down the corridor a
okay.
bit, but still within 40, 50.
No, they're 3 more down the corridor. Like we've got a total of 8 Yetis involved at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, plus 8 adults, plus babies. What were left of them? I'm assuming they're probably not going to be too dangerous, even the zombies. Because none of the younglings actually got killed, did they? Oh, did they? Okay.
You lost more than half the younglings.
Did we? Okay.
How many are alive? Younglings? Was it 4 or
There
5?
was about 4 or 5 left after the carnage.
Yep.
And now another.
Oh, that's right. Yes, because it was the younglings that got killed by the lightning bolt.
Yep.
Because the babies got killed by the wolf. Yeah, that's right.
Only one baby, thank you.
Well, more than
No.
one, actually.
The babies got the wolf trampled all the babies, but then just took one for
No,
a snack
only
on the way
one
out.
baby.
I
The wolf
killed all
was
the
on top of
toddlers
one
and
baby.
the kindy kids.
The
Now,
wolf
got a
was on
competition?
top of one baby. Thank you. We only killed
Alright.
one baby. The rest was a lightning bolt.
So I'm going to cast Bane.
Yep,
So it's 2 actions to do that.
it is. 5-foot emanation.
Yep. And
Give me
Sorry, I'm
a religion roll before you do that.
a religion roll.
Yep.
Uh, 22.
22. Okay. You realize that the creatures around you appear to be some form of zombified version of Yetis, and zombies are immune to mental effects.
So Bane won't have any effect on them.
Yes.
Oh, I'm useless, guys.
Never. Not the goddess.
Right, okay.
Bug's useless.
Bug's a mental specialist.
A mentalist, if you
I'm
will.
mental.
Simon Baker.
Okay, so if that's not going to work, where am I?
But you do know that anytime you hit it with positive energy, you'll be doing an extra 10 points of damage.
Like, isn't there a 3-action heal that does an AoE positive light? But
Ah, I can do that. I can do that, so I know that, do I?
You do,
You would
yes.
certainly know that positive energy, i.e. healing effects, have a negative effect on undead.
Right, I will cast heal.
And what level will you cast heal?
5. Heightened 5th.
Panic level.
And will you do the 3-round burst?
That's good.
Yes.
Okay, so that means you'll be rolling 5d8.
Yep. Puppy is quite upset. Right. 5d8, you say?
Yep, 5d8.
You can model it outside, it's okay.
Okay, so I believe I now have 5 in my hand. Excellent. That is 21 points of damage.
21?
21.
And 21 heal for people if they need it.
I know, it won't actually...
No, it does both.
Oh, it does both these then?
Yes.
No, I should...
The target's all living and undead creatures in the burst.
There you go.
Well,
So
thank you.
it
I'm
is
nearly up to
improvement.
4. Because I was a bit hurt after last time.
Yeah, take that 21 then. Unfortunately, you don't get the plus 10 like they do.
Okay, so you hit all 5 of them, plus the little kids just that were turned into zombies just explode in the area.
Excellent. That's how it's fine.
Were any of the living ones actually wounded?
None of the kids were wounded.
They were either wounded or they were either fine or dead.
Yes.
So,
Well,
yeah.
there's not much difference between that when you're
No, I realise that. No, so particularly the lightning bolt type stuff that did it, but yeah.
Well, he did make sure he missed the rest of the party. 'Cause
That's
that was
right.
what he stated. And he missed the rest of the party. Perfectly. Just he didn't
I
know the
think they're
kids were
pretty
there.
mentally wounded.
Okay, so that was Naomi. Then it is Wimble. You just see this pulse of positive energy come out around you.
And you feel good.
And you see some of the kids that you killed earlier get killed again.
But the one we were hitting, is that still
Yep.
moving? And this...
As of the other 4.
Seems to still be going strong.
And in this room, were there alcoves, you said,
Right, okay.
for where the kids were previously? Because, yeah, Wimble wants to save the kids, but it's worried that they won't be able to kill these things if one's taken however many points of damage and is still up.
Well,
Or down.
You know where the kids are now, so you can only lightning bolt to avoid the kids.
How big are the kids? Like, are they Wimble-sized or bigger?
They are bigger than normal.
Okay.
I'm not saying you successfully aim to avoid them, but I think you can at least aim to avoid them this time.
I was just
As opposed to
wondering if-
accidentally get them.
Just wondering if I could carry 1 or 2 or 5, but probably not.
I wouldn't try that.
Um,
Have you got any more lightning bolts left?
I do. I've got lots of spell slots left. 1 level 5 left.
I mean, I suppose the other thing about it, of course, is I'm guessing that even if the younglings did survive, let's say, I'm guessing I'm not going to find any more remnants of the adults to look after them.
So are the babies behind
The babies are gone.
Aomi?
Well,
The toddlers?
The toddlers
the
are
live-
amongst the shambling adults.
But they're, okay,
The remaining living Yetis are amongst the undead Yetis.
yes.
Alright.
As I said, you can aim to avoid them. You won't succeed.
I'm
You
not
can
trying to
aim.
avoid them, I'm trying to save them, but if I can't corral them into a alcove.
No, because they've gone to the adults. Or
They've gone to their protectors.
So,
I move...
typical evil. They're using children as shields.
Yeah.
What do I do? I cast Haste on Aomi.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have one of those left? I think so.
I'm assuming the haste you cast on Nashua expired.
Yeah, that was only
Though,
lasted a minute.
you do know that she can only use that for strike and stride actions if you do that.
It's mainly if we need to run back to the other people. We
She
can.
can do another 3 burst heal and then still move a little bit.
And then I just try hitting the one on the ground in
It's
front of
not,
us again.
it's not on the ground itself.
Oh, could I make
All of
a?
them stood up.
Could I make a? Could I have made a? What's that word? Attack of opportunity, because I've got the fight of
You got the
dedication.
fight, I think. Then she would have done the fight, I think.
Can I retroactively
Yes.
have done that? Okay. So I'll quickly do that. 16 plus
Should be a hit.
14 is 30.
That is a hit.
Not a crit.
Not a crit.
Okay. And sugar. That was 8 damage. Okay, and now for my actual action attack. Yeah, that's only a 19. So
So 19, that is a miss.
Probably a miss.
That was
Technically,
a 1.
no, it was a 5 plus 14.
technically you've got an action left.
No, because haste was a 2,
Oh, haste for 2, yeah.
I think.
Yes,
That
it
would
is
make
2
sense,
action
yes,
casting.
okay, certainly. But yeah, so haste I'm assuming only lasts for a few minutes at most, doesn't it?
Lasts a minute, so
Yeah,
10
Yeah,
turns.
That's right, so that's fine. And certainly it's worn off naturally.
And then dimly shows up at the end of the round. At the end of his turn, he has his 3 move to get there.
To the junction.
To the junction, yes.
So yeah, you did
I
hear
do that.
Bug call out to say, "Hey, we're being attacked at the intersection too."
Okay.
So
Okay, you see 2 of the Yetis reach out to hug the children.
No.
I love you so much.
So you hear the sounds of 3 of the children's bones popping.
Is there any children not being attacked at the moment? Are they wary now of their adults?
Well,
Just getting a big hug.
that was just 2 of the actions. There are still 3 more Yetis to go,
Okay.
and only 2 children.
Okay, cool.
Look on the bright side. Now we've used the children as shields. Or rather, you two have. Had nothing to do with me.
Okay. One of them swings its arm at the child after pulling it off off its own shoulder. Uses the arm as a club.
Cool.
True love. Improvised weapon, it missed.
Misses an improvised weapon, so it swings again.
Probably doesn't miss the second time.
No, it doesn't miss the second time. Okay, so on the second hit, it is a critical hit.
I'm sure
On
that
the,
makes a
on
difference.
the baby or on me?
No,
No,
on
this
the
is on the this is on the other one of the younglings.
and that leaves you just the one youngling next to Iomi's character.
Okay.
The good news, Iomi, is if you do that heal again, it'll work on the kids this time.
Except that they're all dead.
Well, there's one still going.
Okay. And there's one wounded.
Okay, so the one you've been hitting attacks you.
Fair enough.
Or you're saying that the actual the Yeti tore the arm off a kid and then hit it with its own arm, which probably means that even if it missed the first time, the second hit might have been enough after it had the already damage of having the arm torn off.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has a wild swing, allowing it to hit 2 targets at once.
Okay.
So it will be attacking you and Iomi. So that would be a 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
Is that a hit, Iomi?
Yeah, that's a hit.
I suspect that even if the haste gave an extra AC bonus, it would still hit.
It's not a critical for either of you?
27.
Well, so does haste change my AC, does it?
It does not.
Don't think so, no.
It just gives you an extra stride or strike action.
Oh, okay. So my AC is 22, so I think that is a crit.
No.
It has to be more than
10
10 plus.
Oh, and PF2 is at 10.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, no.
So it does 19 points of bludgeoning damage to both of you. Then it swings again, doing another wide swing, but it gets a -10 to the roll. Because it's already attacked once with it. So that means it hits a 22.
That's a miss on me.
There's
That
22
hits me.
that hits you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a 16 points of bludgeoning damage against Naomi.
Yep.
Like you got hit by a baby's arm. Or a child's arm. Or was this the
No, this was the one that was next to the
that's right, it's
this
just
swing.
big arm,
Big
his
swing.
own big arm? Yeah.
Because they have the wild swing ability, allowing it to hit 2 creatures, but it counts as 2 attacks.
Yeah.
But it only takes a single action.
But then if it does a second attack, it's still counted as the 2, so therefore it gets the -10 instead of -5.
Yep. And
That's
then the other one, who's a bit further away, picks up the corpse of one of the babies and throws it at Wimble.
Okay.
Doing corpse tossing, which is one of its abilities.
He yells catch, but you don't understand. He yells it in, what was it, act five or something?
So that is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Well, in fact, they probably don't spell Caclo anymore.
Okay, and it does 17 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
17. Cool.
Yep.
Lucky you got healed for that 21.
That's literally gone now. 17. Come on. Yep.
Okay, it tosses another one at the little kid.
That'll probably hurt the kid.
Okay,
So
so
the kid won't feel a thing. Won't he?
there's just this slam into the wall with the critical hit.
No!
And then it goes and tosses a third one at Naomi.
Well, now you can use that lightning bolt fairly freely.
So that is probably going to miss. Would a 17 hit Naomi?
No.
Then it misses you. It slams into the body of the shard again. Apparently it did overkill. So it is now the demon's go, who's in the field of bodies. No, in the field of
black tentacles.
Black tentacles.
But apparently unaffected by them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know from an arcana perspective, is that like just past the saving throw, or
Doesn't even look like the blood tentacles even know it's there.
recognise that it's there yet? Okay, so, but yeah, because normally if they pass their saving throw or something, they'd still be obviously being affected, they're just not grappled and held or things like that, so.
Okay, so he strides forward. So
He, I thought it was a she.
he, she, it, demon.
Oh, okay, I guess I should rephrase that. I think, because originally it was in a female body, wasn't it?
Now it's in a male body.
Right. Not that we haven't
Possessing
covered
her.
it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that we have both Bug and Nashru and Dimly getting to make will saving throws.
Oh, goody.
So will saving throw?
Will saving throw for Dimly.
23.
What do I add? So will. Okay, sorry, I'm flipping through.
All good.
Will.
5th edition makes it a lot harder.
28. So I rolled a 9 plus 17 for will.
You're doing well. And what did Bug get?
30, so 16 plus 40, 14.
So it looks like it is.
Does splat roll individually at all? No. Happy with that.
I'm also letting the wolf go with the master.
Fair enough. Happy with that. So it's just me?
Yep.
Good. Well, at least that
What'd
quickly
you
was. I got, what's it? 23.
23. Okay, so you break and run
Okay.
as the creature steps into the place you were standing.
Okay.
Apparently its aura is scary.
Did we have that problem before? Oh, that's
No one
right.
got that close to it.
That's right, because it was up we were in a room with some big pillars or something, wasn't it? When Splat decided to show his true form and while we fought
Shouldn't
other
he be
bits and
immune
pieces.
to scary when his sister is bug?
Sorry?
He should be immune to scary because his sister is bug.
Okay, and as an action, it tries to attack the scared person.
They can run away?
Yeah, well, before you run away.
Okay.
Because you don't get to act until your turn to run away.
I did have my third action was ready if something came within reach.
Okay.
So do I get to stab it, or is the aura effectively...
Technically, it's within reach, and a held action.
Well,
you
but
use to attack.
then the aura probably affected me before the... How big's the aura? Is it 10 foot or something?
I think it's about a...
Like
10,
it's more than 5 foot type.
10 to 15 foot.
So I would have been affected by the aura, even if I didn't actually start running. I wouldn't have actually hit it, I guess. Unless I got so frightened I hit it.
Let me say he's frightened enough to hit it, because it was a ready action, not a held turn.
No.
So the action was triggered, even if you were afraid.
Blind stab.
So where did you go?
Not nearly enough, I don't think. Where are we? Equipment. 28.
28. Okay, you see it scratched along the fur, and some fur lift off, but nothing really happened.
Okay. Well, actually, I don't see it because my eyes shut when I did it. Ah!
Okay, you felt like you hit something, but it didn't get through. And then it strikes back at you. Apparently, you threw off its aim.
Oh, good.
So it got a 22.
22 will miss.
Yep. I rolled a 2, by the way, and got a 22.
Yes.
Just so you know.
We're all good.
Not much to worry about there. So it is now Nashu's go.
I'm assuming I run.
Okay, as you go to...
What's the effect?
It's basically giving you a fear effect.
Which I think means it's like minuses to things. It's
Well, I'm assuming it's probably a condition, but
I got the condition cards. And
just having a look at the list of conditions and finding out what condition was the effect of the fear. So I mean, it might be petrified in play, it might not run at all, so... Mobilised... frightened. There we go.
Frightened was the one I went for.
Yep. You're gripped by fear, struggle to control your nerve, fight condition always looks at value. You take a status penalty equal to this value on all your checks and DCs, unless otherwise specified otherwise at the end of each of your turns. The value of your fright increases by 1.
Okay, so I'll say you're frightened 4.
Frightened 4.
Yeah.
That sounds scary.
Yeah. It's a scary thing. Considering you don't have a nightmare demon backing you up.
Can I make that? There we go, okay. Frightened 4, you say. Okay, that should have impact. Yep, that does that sort of stuff. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll try and have another stab at it. No, that'll miss.
What did you get?
22.
Okay. Yep.
Hopefully not a critical miss. And then I will. Did the other two Yetis?
No, they're just standing on the other side.
They stopped on the other side of the tentacles and haven't come forward. Okay. I will move to the side a bit to make space, so that therefore aiming to set up flanking if someone else is stupid enough to come forward. And I mean, if I get a third action, if I can attempt to help someone or do something to improve their chance of hitting it, come with the exact sort of actions in and whether you can do it as a single action effect. So, but otherwise, basically setting up flanking.
Okay. And it is Bug and Splat's turn. So Bug, you notice that Splat is having trouble moving now that the creature's moved within range of it.
Yeah. Have his pitches done anything?
His pictures have all disappeared.
No.
Maybe this demon isn't all bad.
That's a killer.
And so to count to the end of my turn.
I've
so
like
my
really got
frightened condition goes
fuck all
down by
if
one.
mind
yes.
effects don't work.
And what was that question, Annie?
No, I was just exclaiming about how useless I am if mind effects don't work.
Hey, sometimes you take the best thing, and sometimes the best thing takes you.
So Splat can't move anymore and his pitches have all disappeared.
Yep. He's sort of lying,
Like he
twitching
can't
on the
pick
ground.
Oh, can I pick him up?
You can.
Can he communicate anything to me at all?
He's just... He sounds like he's very far away.
So if the demon is inhabiting a corpse, if I tried to use talking corpse on that same Yeti, would that disrupt the demon's hold at all?
You can give it a try.
Yeah, I'll have a crack then. I'll try to cast talking corpse on the Yeti that's inhabited by the demon.
Okay. So that's one of the new ones, spells, is it?
I think so, yeah. So I don't have the Pathfinder 2 spellbook here. I've only got the Pathfinder 1. So I can't double check it, but I wrote it down last session.
Well, it should be in the core rulebook. If you've still got the PDF floating around.
What was it? Talking corpse?
Yeah. I'm going to quickly see if it's in the other one.
It's on page 376 of the core rulebook.
It is, so that makes things a lot easier. Page 376. Talking corpse. 10 minutes to cast.
Oh, rude.
Probably not going to be effective in this situation.
So just so you know, at 10 minutes you're talking about maybe 60
Everyone's
actions.
dead already.
Well, yes. The combat is definitely over within 10 minutes. Especially if you're sitting there trying to cast a spell.
100 actions. Is it 10
Alright.
actions? 10, 6 seconds.
So
30 minutes.
1 minute gives you 10 actions, which gives you 10 rounds, which gives you 60,
Well, 30.
30 actions, yes, and
But then multiplied by 10 makes it 300.
yeah, 300. So 300 separate actions
Right,
you
yeah.
do.
Yup.
So I suspect you're probably not going to finish that.
No. What if I... Oh, got nothing. The socks!
You can always, pick up Splat and run away.
And run away. Such a dick move.
Well, Rory did it earlier.
True. What does join path do? Hold on, I'll look at... try and find that on the internet.
No, it's not in the core.
It's probably in the Advanced Players playtest.
It doesn't sound very combat effective.
I need to touch it to do it as well.
Well, you can touch it now. It's within touch range. You don't have to enter the tentacles to touch it. But it doesn't sound like a combat type spell.
No, but it means that like I can combine paths. I don't know if like somehow Splat could battle him on that realm if we shared paths, because I feel like somehow their paths are combined. So. Alright, I guess I'll just have to leg it with Splat for now. Not leg it, but back away out of like primary combat range.
Okay, so you pick him up and move away.
Yeah.
Are you moving back down towards the caravan or back down the corridor towards Wimble and Iomi?
Oh.
And do you need to keep the black tentacles in sight for purposes of maintaining the spell? Or is it just
I don't know what the
continuation
range
spell
is,
that doesn't-
but I just have to be concentrating.
120
Because I think
feet.
last time I moved out of sight.
If you move up more than 120 feet from it, it will shut down.
Okay, well I'm moving less than 120 feet, but I'm heading... I'll head towards Iomi and that.
Okay. Which means it'll probably go out of sight very quickly, but is that still one effect, is it, with the going around the bend? Is that
It
how
should
that
still
works?
be fine as long as you
It doesn't
don't
go
try to
more
cast
than
it again.
Yep.
So next person up, now that you've done that, is Iomi.
Yep, I'm gonna cast heal again.
Yep.
That's an AoE, 5th, heightened 5th, so 5d8.
Yep.
That is 19.
19 damage? Or 19 healing? For,
Yep, and healing.
Um,
And
Did
it's
the-
positive damage.
did the younglings that got killed by the undead,
Mm-hmm.
have they stayed down at this stage?
At this stage, yes.
Right.
But you haven't felt another pulse of energy go past.
And I was just confirming the fact that yes, it was recognising that the pulse went past as opposed to, hey, as soon as they go down, they come back up again.
You've actually, because of haste, you've actually got one action left to move or hit something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might.
The one beside you is still up.
Oh, jeez. Are these things invulnerable?
I might stab it with my spear.
Okay, give me a attack roll. There's no penalty to the roll because you haven't actually attacked yet.
Go with the stabity.
Am I flanking at all or not?
That
I'd
is
say
29.
29 is a hit.
Excellent. Oh god, that's 2 damage.
That did it. It's
And it
dead.
goes down.
Oh, really?
He had 1 hit point left.
Oh,
That's how close you got
Wow.
kill stealer.
Well, there we go.
No.
She did a fair bit of damage before doing
That's
that.
true. I hit it with a hammer a little bit.
Your hammer is a lot more effective than my spear.
Well, I
Yes.
say the 2 spells,
Your
2
heal
heals.
was certainly more effective than his hammer.
Okay, just trying to see if I can see the advanced player's guide. Yeah, have to download it again from online. So I can't help any with that spell at the moment. So yes,
Sounds like something that came through recently and I probably didn't.
it came through in November on Paizo.
We'll see if I've...
But they backdated it to the start of October because that's when they said they'd release it.
Right. No,
but you can get it for free if you go there. Okay, so Aomi got the kill still, and then Wimble, you're up. As the body just falls to pieces beside you.
Alright, so...
It seems you need to do about 160 points of damage to take one out.
Around about that. Okay, roughly. So, how many zombies can I see?
You can see 4 zombies near you.
Are they in a line because it was a short corridor that I
Well, they were in the room.
couldn't shoot around before? Are they in a line at all?
Sure.
You
line them up.
A couple of them anyway.
Okay.
You can line up all 4.
I move if I have to line them up first, and then cast lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt's a 2-action thing.
Yep.
That's good. So yes, you can move and do it.
Just to make sure they're in a line.
Of course, what you didn't ask was, you can get them on a line, and Iomi's at the start of that line.
I make sure Iomi's not one of those.
What's the DC?
The DC is 27. And cast, how many dice am I rolling?
Okay, so 2 of them critically fumbled, so they'll be taking double damage.
That might be effective. Unfortunately, they're immune to lightning.
If only it was good.
Lightning bolt. Level 5, 60, 12.
To amusingly, slashing would also do extra damage. A dagger is more effective than a mace.
Well, if you use the dagger with a slashing aspect, decent.
So you slash with a dagger and do 1 point of damage, and it takes it.
34.
Oh, that is very adorable, the little cat there.
54. 58 plus...
So just for the others there is the cat playing at the other side. Definitely a gaming cat.
63 damage.
63 damage.
That's
Is that
not a
before
gaming
doubling?
cat. That's the
fail?
dice rolling space
Oh.
that I have to work with.
So that's what you roll. You roll 63.
You rolled 63. So that means...
Well, that could actually take down a couple more, because they also would have been affected by the heal spells.
I rolled 2 10s, 2 11s, a 12, and a 4. A 4 let me down, but otherwise...
Good use of D12s.
Yes.
They say, hey, well, you need to be used more often. Look what we can do for you. Yeah, because the others would have had some damage from the heal spells, so take double damage from that.
Okay, so you have 2 of them still staggering about, and you incinerate 2 others.
Nice.
You could have gotten all 5 if you were lucky.
I could have been lucky with the damage roll, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so Wimble lights up the Yetis yet again.
Don't swallow my dice.
And then Dimly, how would Dimly like to handle things?
Okay, so how many are left?
You can see one really big nasty one in front of you with claws of eyes sticking out of its hand.
And there was a huge flash down the corridor.
And then the flash and smell of ozone coming from the nursery yet again.
There are 2 on the other side of the black tentacles that aren't bothering us right now. Nashru's moved off to the side slightly, so you can potentially get flanking on the big one.
Could we agree that I would have seen the healing spell being cast?
No, because it was out of sight.
But okay, if you've got any knowledge of religion, and you've got the ability to cast positive energy things, you'd be aware that undead are certainly affected by positive energy. Where the demon is, different question. But he's certainly inhabiting a dead body. So...
Well, actually, the body it's in doesn't look dead. It looks like he's the one that killed the
No,
others.
that's right. It was covered in blood, but yes, it wasn't his blood. So they're certainly, although they're probably beyond range, because that heal...
I'm probably I'm going to cast lightning bolt at it.
Yep.
And then hit it in the face with a lightning bolt.
Sure.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
that thing.
before you move to the side to flank.
Yes, I will cast lightning bolt. No, I can't because it's 3 actions.
Oh,
No, it's 2 action.
It says 3 here.
Okay, mine's 2.
Yeah, it might be a sorcerer versus a loot druid type effect.
Okay.
No, they're the same. They use the same spell. Let me have a look.
Oh, maybe that just means level 3. Oh,
yeah,
it's
no,
got the
remember,
2 arrows. No,
the
it's 2.
actions in the
You're
number
right,
of
it is
arrows
2.
Yeah,
Sorry, so 2 arrows means 2 action. Okay,
Yeah, correct.
I would like to step to flank and then lightning bolt its ass.
No. Lightning bolt, then step to flank.
I will lightning bolt then step to flank, yeah, sure.
Unless you want to line up Nashru with your lightning bolt. I mean, that's certainly feasible. It won't necessarily put you in any better book with Nashru as far as your actions.
Can I have a minute to think about it? No, I'll do lightning bolt first. So if I have to roll and add my spell, isn't it?
You add your spell proficiency plus your level plus your attribute.
Right, cool. So that's 27 plus whatever I roll.
No, it should be 17.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm clicking the wrong one. Yep, alright, so 17.
Right, there's certainly a round that figure anyway.
Your spell DC should be 27. But
My spell
Yeah,
DC is 27. Yeah, I read the wrong thing. Alright, so that is... $31.
31 is a hit. Though should I be rolling reflex though?
Yeah, that sounds. I'll go. Well, hang on, because why is the lightning bolt getting an attack roll? Because normally they get a reflex first.
Let me have a quick look.
That's right, yeah, they do get a reflex.
Saving throws basic reflex.
That's right. So DC 27 reflex save.
Okay, so they've got to roll. They have to equal 27 or beat it to avoid being badly mutilated.
The other thing, of course, about not moving to flank and then casting lightning bolt is you can potentially get both the demon and at least one of the two that are standing in the back.
I'll let Martin decide whether I can get away with that.
I'm happy for you to get one in the back.
Woo, let's do that.
Probably at the front, really, but I'm sure they're facing us.
Okay,
So, do you want me to roll the 4d12 now?
roll the 4d12 because normally you take damage anyway. Ox.
Plus 4. So it's 26.
That's 26.
Yep.
Okay, so
Gimbals is better.
okay, the guy in front of you takes only a small amount of damage, whereas one of the people behind him takes a lot of damage.
Flanking as discussed.
Okay, so that brings us to the zombies at the far end and the two in the room. So one of the ones that you threw the lightning bolt at picks up another one of the corpses in the room and throws him at you.
Of course he does.
He's continuing his corpse tossing. Okay, so I do love the descriptors of the new abilities of some of these creatures. So that is a 26 to hit you for corpse.
Miss. 27 is my armor class.
He misses you for corpse. He throws another one. Okay, so that'd be a 23.
Miss.
Then he goes and throws the third one.
Stop throwing corpses.
Okay. Well, at least by now you must only be throwing babies, surely.
Two of them are.
Yeah.
So that would be a 14. That's a critical miss, I believe.
Oh.
Okay,
yes.
so he crunches it up in his hand.
Oh.
And then just throws sludge about 5 feet. Nothing much really happened there. Okay, the other one shambles closer and does a wide swing to hit both you and Naomi. Getting an armor class of 32.
That's a hit.
Probably will hit Naomi, in
That's
fact.
a
What's your AC?
A critical hit on Naomi.
That's a critical on Naomi.
Because you're AC 22, haven't you?
That's correct.
Yeah. So just a critical.
So that is a 17 on Wimble and a 34 on Naomi for damage.
Yep.
Cool. That's fine.
And with his last action, he swings again for -10 to the roll. So that's going to suck for him. So he only hits armor class 12.
That's a critical fumble against me.
And Naomi.
And me.
Just in the whole thing. Like,
Okay, so he smacks into the other zombie and takes it down. So zombie versus zombie.
Zombie on zombie action.
And you've got one zombie left.
yeah, the zombie didn't like him killing the baby by squishing it up. There are better uses for the baby, like eating.
Okay, so now we're back to the other guys with Nashru, Dimly, and Bog, and the Yeti with the strange blue glow coming from it.
Okay, so the other two at the back are still standing still at this stage?
Yep.
Okay.
And it sort of turns and looks at Dimly, and you hear a voice in your heads as it says, "Thank you for summoning me, Dimly," as it attacks Nashru.
Wait, what?
And so that would be a 38 to hit Nashru.
38 would be a critical.
So that would be a 36 piercing
Ouch.
plus 4 cold.
36 piercing and 4 cold. I don't think I've got anything that makes that different, so 40. Where do I put that stuff in?
And then it sucks on some of your blood. Give me a fortitude save.
27.
Okay, you see your sight start to dim, and then you just break through and manage to get your sight back.
Oh, good.
Okay, so that brings us to Nashru, as it tried to blind you with your own blood.
Blinded me with my blood.
Okay, well, I will see if I can return the favour a little bit with something.
Stabbing.
Yeah, stabby, that sounds good. 17. Quick note, I've got the penalty at the moment.
But you are flanking.
22. Sorry, 32, 30. Well, 32 without the flanking blow, so it's 34 effectively.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's a hit. Does it take acid damage?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I'll accept it anyway, but you can. Actually, it's 2d6, isn't it? Sweet these days. I'm sure it's 2d6. Sneak attack on. Yes. 10, 18, 20, 24 damage.
That looks far more effective than the lightning bolt.
That is piercing, remember? But then, hey, I got lucky on the attack roll. No, yeah, it got lucky on the saving throw last time. So, well, probably not so lucky really, but.
Would you like to have a second attack?
Second attack's probably not going to be all that worthwhile. I will. Yeah. Wipe the eyes. Okay, I wonder. Do I have? No, apparently I don't have any potions in there. Yes. I'll wipe my eyes and ready to provide a distraction, i.e. the flanking for Gimli.
Okay. So you're doing the help action?
Is that actually an action in itself, or is that the...
It is technically an action.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not automatically
But it's
flanking.
not actually a full roundy type thing, is it? Like, or is it
No,
like
I
just...
believe it is an action or a reaction.
It's like it's something you can have an attack with and then still help someone else in that sense, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So let's see.
if that's the way it works, I will happily go for that.
Making sure I get it right.
Yeah, because well, certainly in early editions it was the sort of thing that, yes, if you're going to do that sort of thing, it means that, yeah, you're not attacking, you're helping, but of course, early editions you didn't get 3 attacks out of it, so... Doesn't describe it.
I think it's considered an aid roll as a reaction.
Well, move on. Like I'll have a look and see if I can find it. And
So it is on page 470 called
Okay.
aid. As a reaction, you can only do it once per round.
right, yep.
You can give someone aid.
I don't think I've got many other reactions to worry about, so I will prepare to aid.
So what it does is give them a +1 circumstance bonus on a success, a +2 on a critical success, and a -1 on a critical failure.
Right.
With generally a DC 20. Checking if that was ever good. And that was ever good, no. Okay. So, Nasheru's ready to do an aid,
I will.
but you do that
If I get attacked, because obviously you can only decide to attack.
because you can choose to aid anyone.
Yep.
But you only can do that once.
Yep.
I don't believe. But you can also get flanking, which is separate.
On top of the aid.
Yes.
Yep. That sounds like the plan at the moment.
Actually, I don't think there is any flanking. I think it just provides flat-footed. You might want to check that one in the
So
section there.
that would make sense.
Okay, so Bug and Splat. You are now further away from it. You can see that Dimly and Nasheru are currently fighting it, and Nasheru's taking a beating. So, how much damage did Nasheru take?
40 points. More than half.
How many points has Wimble taken?
I'm down to 38 hit points.
He's gone up and down a few times.
Down to 38. So that means
I've taken 40 in total.
And how much is Naomi on?
Health,
Yeah.
58.
Okay, so that brings us to, Bog, who I can't actually hear at the moment. Is Bug's, yeah, Bug's still online. I think we lost, Emrys, I think, was just dropped off at the moment.
I'm still here.
Oh, you're still here? Okay, so, Annie, can't hear you.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Hello,
Has anyone
Annie.
asked if Annie is okay?
You could, but she's just joined back in. I just can't hear her at the moment. Can you guys hear her?
No.
Is static.
Well, while she tries to fix her voice, we'll come back to her. But I am hearing a lot of static from her mic.
I actually thought it sounded more like someone
Yeah, me too.
crushing a kit packet or something.
I think she's trying to get it working. So while she's working on that, we'll come back to her as soon as we can hear her. So that's to Iomi.
Yep, so I'm going to cast heal.
Yep, you cast heal again
Yep.
at 5th level.
I was going to make sure, yeah, at 5th level.
There's only one of them left,
Make
but
sure I
obviously
don't-
both of you are injured, so...
Sorry?
There's only one of them left at this stage, but obviously it also helps both of you because you're both injured, so...
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing the emanation because we have injuries.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah, Wimble would be down already if it wasn't for the 2 heals. So.
It helps that he can bring you back up.
Only 13.
Can you guys hear me yet?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, now we can.
Yay!
Okay, so all the zombies are down in the nursery area.
So you've got to move left, Aomi, or an action left.
A side or
Oh,
attack.
okay, yes. But I'll, if everything's down, I will move towards the exit to the nursery.
The intersection.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we're back to Bug. So what is Bug going to do?
So it's only the main demon left.
The main demon left plus the 2 zombies on the other side of your magic spell that haven't moved forward.
One of which has been injured by a lightning bolt.
Yep.
So I'm still getting nothing from Splat.
No, Splat seems to be completely quiet and just limping your arms.
Is he deteriorating or does he seem like stable?
He seems to be getting worse.
Are we trying to kill Splat?
No.
Not tonight, at least. Not right now, anyway.
No, the demon in front of us, is that Splat?
No, this
No,
is
the demon is killing Splat.
This is the demon that Splat
Right.
killed last time.
Yes, Demon fought.
Yeah.
It fought Splat at Splat's place of power. Now it's fighting Splat where it's got power.
Right, fair enough.
Thanks to a certain druid who helped summon it.
I didn't mean to.
What did you do? Is there something that you've set up that we can get rid of that's giving
He
it power?
sacrificed babies in her name.
I didn't kill the babies, just one.
No. Your wolf trampled all over them.
No, trampled one baby.
No,
The rest
no.
of them died in the lightning bolt.
No. The younglings got killed in the
Martin,
lightning
can you
bolt.
clarify?
I did describe it as a creche, and you were standing on top of it.
Okay. There were 3
I
age categories.
thought there was only a single baby
No,
in
no,
there.
there
You
were
said
three
that he
age
stepped
categories.
and there was bloody.
No, 3 age categories. Multiple babies, multiple younglings, total of 5 adults.
Yep.
Half the younglings got killed by the lightning bolt. The babies all got killed by the wolf.
Yeah, I thought the wolf killed all the babies.
Yeah.
I thought there was only one baby.
No,
I feel even worse now.
No. Lots of babies.
Your character didn't see the rest of it. Your character managed to walk out only hearing about one.
Yeah. So you only killed
Awesome.
one.
Fuck. I'll have a go at using telekinetic maneuver to try and trip it.
Okay.
Let me look it up.
Oh.
So make a spell attack roll.
Which is what, sorry?
D20.
You're doing a d20, adding your
17.
level, plus, so roughly 17.
So I rolled a 17 and then I'm adding a 17 to it?
Yep. 34.
So you got a 34?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, then you manage to shove him over.
And then the black tentacles pull him to pieces. We win.
And you notice the black tentacles seem to be ignoring him.
Yeah. Okay. He's been standing in the black tentacle without any problem, but they do seem to have been stopping the other 2 zombies coming forward, so they're certainly not wasted.
Okay, so that brings me back to... let me see. How many actions was that? That was...
Should be a 2-action spell.
The trip.
Telekinetic maneuver.
Trip.
Sometimes they're 3 or 1, so I thought I'd look it up in case you could toss something else out.
Look at the same spell.
Telekinetic maneuver, 2 actions. So you've got 1 action left. What would you like to do?
Can I transfer any sort of strength during a mind link, or all I can do is communicate?
All you can do is communicate.
So is Splat unconscious?
He is currently unconscious. Which means he's not a willing target.
She's not an unwilling target.
Splat does not want tea.
Oh. What have I got? Only 1 move left.
One
You've got 1
action.
action left.
So it can be a move if you want it to be, but you don't have to use it type stuff like it. If you haven't got anything particular to make it worthwhile.
I just looked up the wrong thing. Hold on. I looked up nightmare as a creature instead of a spell.
Almost the same thing.
Very much almost the same thing.
Does anyone know how many moves using nightmare is? Because
Yep.
I can't see.
10 minutes.
Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, I continue cradling Splat. Killing.
Okay, so you continue to cradle Splat. And then Wimble.
Okay.
All the people are dead around you. You're the only one left standing because Iomi has left the room.
I don't know. Should I? No, I'll just move 3 times. Run past Iam and go. On your left.
As you almost run under a leg, sort of thing.
So I've got.
Actually goes past on the right.
So I can move 30 feet, so 9. I don't know if that
Okay,
gets
2
me.
actions, you find yourself at the intersection with a demon.
Do I see the demon before? I haven't run into it, have I? No. How far away is the demon?
The demon is probably about 10 feet away from you, with Nashru and Dimly either side of it. Seems to be ignoring Dimly.
I wouldn't know that lightning hasn't hurt it.
No. But you normally don't have a 1-action lightning spell, unless you do.
Actually, I don't, do I?
Would you be on a 1-action cantrip or something?
I just throw my hammer. Stay where I am. Actually, yeah. I think that's only 27, but I'll just double check. 14, no, 26.
He just casually knocks the hammer out of the way as it flies towards him.
Okay, it's returning though, so it comes back up.
Just bounce off the wall on the way. Big drunken. Oh yeah.
Dimly, you're up.
I use 1 action to tell the wolf attack.
Mm-hmm.
I use 1 action to say, if I summoned you, then stop. Really loudly. And pause quietly while the DM considers what he's going to do with that.
So you.
Okay, you get a response in your head, basically saying, everyone also hears it, says, but you left your summoning circle of blood.
Okay. Okay. I can work with that. Where is it? I have 1 level 5 spell left.
Yep.
And I have...
How many
No,
actions
crap,
does it take to cast?
No, that's I'm checking. I was looking for a water one. No, that's right. And then the third one, I hit him with my hammer really hard.
Okay. Is this point you're doing the reaction, Jeremy?
What's the skill roll or whatever the name is? It's basically an attack, is it? Or?
It is an attack roll.
Yep. That would then be 26.
26. Okay. So you don't provide a bonus with
Where's that
that.
pretty?
Okay.
You've got to hit the armor class on
Yeah,
the
no,
reaction.
makes sense up with that. So, yep, roll your attack.
So in Pathfinder, does 19 count as a crit or not?
Only if
No.
you've got something special.
I don't. Okay, then it's 34.
There's a 34, so it is a standard hit.
Okay.
So, damage.
Yep. So that's still 1d8 plus 4. So
Do you do
sorry,
any?
I'm doing this digitally.
Do you do any special damage as well?
I don't think so.
There's nothing interesting about your hammer per se.
Only if I get a critical, I get the extra stuff.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is it a magical
Yeah.
hammer?
No, it's not.
Not magical?
Not magical at all. So just 10 damage all up.
10 damage all up.
Yep. And then the wolfie.
Yep. He runs up and he gets one
Yeah.
attack.
Okay, so if I bring that one up. So I'm just bringing the attack up. Alright, so that's a Jaws attack.
Yep.
I've added 15, so... $32.
That's a hit.
And that does 2d8 plus 3. And then I do So that's 12 damage. That's 12 finesse damage. It just says finesse. I don't know.
Finesse means that you can use dexterity instead of strength to hit with.
It'll be incorporated into the effect already, presumably.
But because it's a mature wolf and I've got an extra thing, I chose knockdown, which means that the wolf automatically knocks the target of its jaw strike prone.
It was actually already prone, wasn't it?
He was already prone.
Oh, well, I knocked him prone again, yeah.
Okay.
He's double prone.
Your wolf basically has that look of satisfaction as the target is now on the ground.
Yeah.
The fact it started on the ground doesn't really matter much, but your puppy's quite happy with that fact.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
My job.
Okay. And that's your action?
That's all I got.
Okay, at which point it stands up. Which, if you have the attack of opportunity ability and you're in melee range, you can attack it.
Don't know if I chose it.
Druid have the option to.
Fighter and paladins are generally the only ones who get it.
The wolf, possibly.
No.
I don't know today.
Most of them don't get it.
No.
Okay, so. And he calls out in honor of Dimly as it strikes out at Nashru.
What language is it yelling in?
It's yelling in your language.
Okay.
In your head.
Yeah, well, that's right. I already had some words to say to Gimli beforehand anyway, so.
Okay, so.
Back to rule is this attacking me.
It hits armor class 32.
Yeah, that'll hit. He wants to save Gimli from my barbed tongue.
So that's 13 points of piercing damage plus 5 points of cold damage.
Okay, 18.
At which point, again, it tries to blind you. A fortitude save.
That'll probably do it. 18. Oh, sorry, fortitude save 15.
Okay, so yes, you are currently blinded.
Okay.
Okay, so it is Nashru's go. Ow.
Oops.
That's okay. Just dropping books everywhere.
Can't check anything. Should be. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Blinded doesn't actually give you a penalty to attack, apparently.
Gives you a minus 4 status penalty to perception checks. Are you immune to visual effects? And you critically fail perception checks that require you to be able to see.
Mm. I'm assuming that there must be something in there that says... Oh, actually no, because it would count as all the creatures would have the hidden or whatever type status against you.
I believe
I
so.
would expect with the issue. Which...
So you are now flat-footed to it, and you must succeed at a DC 11 flat check when targeting you.
Okay.
So you know where it is, but...
Yeah, okay, well, I know where it was when it went blind. So I will...
hopefully get a 11 or higher on a D20.
I'll take the DC 15.
That's a hit. So now you've got to roll.
17.
The dice seem to love you right now.
Momentarily. That'll be... Because I'm now at plus 16 with the fear effects. So that's 33.
That's a hit.
Now, do I then have a... Oh no, that was the 50% mischance was the flat roll, wasn't it?
Yep.
So, I'm assuming I probably don't get sneak attack against it anymore though.
No.
So, 14 points of damage.
15 points of
And that guy was already down, wasn't it? So,
What's now up?
oh yes, so it stood up, didn't it? Yes. And now there's Dimly and Wolf.
Yeah.
And the other two have arrived, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
And
You heard them arrive.
Yep. But I could see them probably before I was blind. So, I will aim to. Yeah, I'll work on the idea that I've got to get the blood in my. In fact, actually, I'm guessing I can't just wipe the blood with action type stuff.
Thing is, it seemed to suck on your blood, not flick them at you.
Yeah, that can't go.
So you're thinking it cursed you in some way.
Yeah. I'll aim to just stab and stumble back away, aiming to not go into the
Black tentacles.
black tentacles or into its arms.
Okay. Though all ground is now difficult terrain to you, so you can't do a 5-foot step.
Unless you have a special thing.
No, he's blinded.
Okay.
It's a down effect of blinded.
Right.
All normal terrain is treated as difficult terrain.
I thought there's something certain rogues could do with being able to
Yeah.
step into difficult terrain.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yes, but you can't be blinded while doing it.
Okay.
Yes, so I've got the light step road trait, which says you aren't bothered by tricky footing. When you stride or step, you ignore difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So does that balance?
I don't believe so. I think blinded means that you can't see where you're going, so you can't use the.
Yep. Okay. Right. I wasn't necessarily planning on doing a 5-foot step anyway. I'm, aiming to move away from it, and recognising that, hey, yep, might be opening myself up for attack, but hey, pretty open for an attack at the moment anyway. So.
Okay. So, the next person up is Bug and Splat.
Oh, did the Yetis have any weapons on them?
They had spears in the room, not in this room here.
Of course, I've also got the mobility road trait as well, so therefore, normally, my half movement wouldn't actually attract reactions either, so... But obviously, it didn't swing at me as I walked away, or at least if it did, I didn't notice it.
Well, he's considered hidden to you right now.
That's okay, so I didn't notice it. I didn't notice if it swung at me or not.
Oh. So there's no weapons laying unattended in the room at all.
Not where you are, no.
Hey, but if you're looking for a weapon, Nasher is not using his particularly effectively right now. And if you ask, you'll hand it in your kennel in the sound of your voice.
Well, all I was going to do was use telekinetic projectile, but I needed a weapon that was an orc weapon because I'm only trained in orc weapons.
There might be rocks and
So
stuff
I-
floating around, but that's up to Mark.
Oh,
What
orc
about
weapons.
small baby bones?
I always get a really bad throw when I throw rocks.
Oh, okay.
Is Splat an orc weapon?
Well, if he turns him into if he rolls up as an armadillo, he might be treated as a ball or a rock.
Yeah. So what are orc weapons? So I guess like axes and spears,
Well, I
like
mean, there are a couple.
and an axe.
There are a couple orc labelled weapons, but that seems to be very restrictive if you're only
Could she take the hammer out of my hands?
like what? So what's the?
I'm not going to do anything that special that requires me stealing someone else's weapon. I was just
But
thinking if there was
what's
something laying around.
what's the statement on weapons you're allowed to use or not use? What's the
Ah.
description?
I think it would be simple and or select ones because she's using the
ones that-
witch. Very much similar to a wizard.
Oh,
Yeah, they can't. They can't. I
so
would've-
give me orc weapon familiarity and orc weapon carnage.
Yeah, no, but that's on top of your normal weapon proficiencies.
Oh, okay, so I still need to train in it.
Well, no, in the sense that as a witch, you would be trained in probably simple weapons, like a wizard.
Yeah.
I.e., you could club someone with a staff or stab someone with a dagger, but because you're partly orc and you've got some orc heritage, you could also use a bloody great big orc axe, which no one else could use.
Yeah.
If you take that.
Like if there's some sort of orc named weapon in that sort of way. So, but yes, I don't know.
So basically, you can toss a weapon in the air and then cast telekinetic projectile if you wish.
And yeah, you could do it with any, presumably any simple weapons.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't use any
any proficiency at all.
No, it is her spell proficiency.
Yep.
And because this is what Wimble has, telekinetic projectile.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it does piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning based on the type of weapon.
Well, okay. If you give a yell and say, "Has anyone got a dagger?" Nashru's happy to throw a couple to you or pass whichever way, depending on how far away you are. It's not like he can see.
Yeah. Well, I think I do have a couple of weapons. I just haven't changed all over for Pathfinder 2 yet.
Let's assuming you've got a couple of daggers
I
on
would
you.
assume you have at least a couple of daggers.
So you can hurl the dagger, and and because it would be caster level 5 right now.
Yes.
So then you would be doing 5d6 damage if you hit.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's have a crack at
Type
that.
is also a dagger.
Is it slashing or piercing?
Either.
Okay, you pick.
Dagger's allowed to be either.
It's a versatile.
So if you spin it while you throw it.
Apparently, yes.
Okay, so
Well, I'm going to do that.
roll to hit.
Well, because obviously, yes, apparently slashing's working
So
better than piercing.
D20.
D20, yep. Add 17 to the roll.
15 and 17.
32.
You hit. So roll 5d6.
5, 4,
9,
6,
15,
1,
16,
6.
22.
22 damage. That's not a bad throw.
Certainly more than the dagger normally does.
And that was a 2-action spell.
Unlike Gimble's hammer, it doesn't come back to him. Her.
Yeah. Can I just try to, I don't know, somehow sort of communicate with Splat, try and,
You
I
can,
don't know, use our mind connection?
okay, you try to use your mind connection, but it doesn't seem to be responding.
Yeah.
It seems very limp in your hands.
No. Already had enough pet issues this week, Martin. You're going to trigger me.
Naomi, you're up.
Yep. How far away from Bug and Splat am I?
You are pretty much next to them because they were backing away.
Okay, I want to. Actually, I don't know that I have anything that's going to work for helping that situation. I'm going to try doing Forbidding Ward on Splat and the demon. So it wards an ally against the attacks and hostile spells from a target enemy. So it gives a +1 status bonus to AC and saves against enemies' attack spells and other effects.
Yep. Though you are
I
going.
don't know if that allows him to potentially roll a save.
The downside to Forbidding Ward is to keep it running, you have to do a concentration action every round.
I know that.
I was just letting you know beforehand. So yes,
Yeah, I'm aware that I have to do that.
you can easily do that.
And the other thing I'm going to do is... Actually, I can't do both at the same time, I don't think.
What's that? That's the other one.
I was going to use one of my powers. But I can't.
If it's got one action, you can.
No, I know that. No, actually, I'd rather just use the power instead, if
Yep.
that's okay.
Which one is it you're
So
going to use?
I'm going to use Moonbeam.
You're going to use Moonbeam.
Yeah, Moonbeam.
Yeah. Sorry, just we had noise at the same time. So it is. Just trying to bring it up so I can help with it. Moonbeam, here we are. Okay, so as
I need to make a spell attack roll.
you do.
I just got a natural 20. Oh my god, I got 2 in one night. I'm
Oh.
going to be messed up the rest of the year now.
Oh no, it's just you got to keep rolling around the cart.
Actually, she's moved to the floor temporarily. She's
Okay,
staring intently at the door, so I think my other cat was scratching it.
so what's the total you got?
So that's a 37.
So 37, so it's still just a standard critical hit. So you roll your damage, which will be 5d6.
Hang on, so it's the standard.
Yep.
It's
AC,
set.
its AC is 28 or better at the moment.
So that means we will double the damage afterwards, but you roll 5d6.
Yes, I know that. So the reason I'm asking is because it has another effect.
Yep.
So it's a regular success. Is that correct?
No, that's a critical success.
The other action will be going on to it afterwards. Because I've got the dazzle card already readied.
Right. Okay. So I'm rolling 5d6.
So roll your 5d6. Even if she just normally succeeds, it's still a dazzling effect.
Okay.
It's a fantastic spell.
Okay, so that's 18.
18 plus...
So doubling that makes it 36.
Yep.
Well, you actually get to add damage to that as well before you double it. Because you used fire.
What damage do I?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because you used fire, you get to... so how much did you did? 18 fire?
Yep.
So that makes it 28.
Yeah, 18 fire damage.
So that makes it 28 fire, and then you double it.
So that makes it 56. Apparently it's affected by fire.
56. And it also does silver damage if it's tweaked to that as well. Like it counts as silver damage as well for weaknesses and resistances and stuff.
I like that. So you already get the effective weakness of fire, so presumably, like, I don't think it would double even if it was a lycanthropic.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a quite resounding hit on it, and it seems to stagger it, and it's now seems to be looking around, blinking its eyes a lot.
And it's dazzled for a minute.
It is. Wimble.
So Gimli was on one side,
Yep.
Nashru's left the flank.
Yep. And it's not attacking Dimly at all.
And the wolf is also in the vicinity.
Yep.
So if I move to where Nashru was, I wouldn't be in the tendrils or anything like that?
No, there's a spot beside so you can get flanking from Gimli.
Alright.
Gimli.
So I'm going to cast Shield, move into that spot, and just swing my hammer for now.
Yep.
Because I only have one action left, basically. Natural 1.
Natural one. Would you like to use one of the reroll points that we got left?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That brings us down to 3.
Oh, sorry, that was the dice roll on the outside, was it? Sorry.
2, but I went.
This isn't a critical. So what do you get total?
2 plus 14 is 16.
Still a critical fail.
Still a critical fail.
Oh,
Okay.
with flanking,
Yes.
look at 28. No, it's still going to be bad.
Oh, wait a sec. You're hidden from it.
Oh, and it's dazzled.
Everything is concealed from you.
Oh, Martin,
Yeah.
just really quickly. Can I also have used that third action that I didn't use to cast shield?
No. Oh, the third action, yes. Not the fourth action.
No, but the third one.
Yep, you could have. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a cantrip. It's nothing special.
Hey, it might make a difference.
It can make the difference between whether or not you go down or not.
That's true.
Okay, so
So it's a critical miss.
it is a critical miss because it's the only thing that reduces its DC is not any of those things. Okay, so what would you like to do with your critical miss?
My hammer goes flying out of my hand into the tendrils where I can't get it.
Okay, you watch your hammer just go bing, 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 right into the very center of it.
And because it's returning, one of the tendrils holds onto it, and I just
And it's
come
being
back.
grasped. You ended it soon in the center. You see one of the tendrils swinging your hammer around wildly.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so that brings us to Dimly.
Okay.
I'm still technically flanking.
So-
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's dazed or whatever.
I would
But it's
like
actually
to. He's not attacking me at all, is he?
He's not had any attack against you whatsoever.
Even when you did still slightly damage to it.
Because you're its friend.
I would like
not
to
friend.
jump and start grappling him and try and drape myself over his hands and weapon and everything so that he is unable to attack without hurting me.
He has no weapons, he just has claws.
Alright, I would like to jump onto those claws and wrap myself around his arm.
Okay.
You're trying to grapple.
Give me
Yeah, trying to
a-
grapple, but you're draping my body over him as much as possible. I want to like wrap a leg up around his hip and kind of, rub in close, that kind of thing.
That's okay, that sounds rather intimate.
Mummy wants to give it a hug.
Yeah. I don't know how many actions that'll take, but I'm happy to take them all.
Hello. Is this like a Yeti? Is it still quite
It
Well,
is
large?
a Yeti, it's a large creature. Okay, so...
I'm just going to
Yeah,
close my eyes and
really
think of
long ice
Chewbacca.
claws.
Just as long as there's still legs for me to attack when it's my turn.
Okay, so you try to grapple with him. I believe that is a athletics check.
Okay, so... What do I roll for an athletics? That's strength,
Your-
isn't it?
You add your athletic skill.
Oh, that's right. This is like that. Okay, that's pretty good. Cool.
You're going to have a free hand. In terms of athletics against their fortitude DC.
And they are only one size larger than you, so it still works.
28.
28 against its fort.
Okay. What's its fort?
Does that have to do a fort save? Or...
No, it's just instead of going for the AC, effectively you're going for the fort. Just, effectively, the fort becomes its AC against the grapple.
So you got a 28, you managed to grapple it.
I,
But just
Oh,
a
excellent.
success.
So it's grabbed until the end of your next turn. Unless you move.
and can Wolfie get a single attack?
Well, I'm assuming Wolfie's going to keep attacking it until you tell it otherwise.
Yeah.
So we get 2 attacks if it wants it.
Excellent. Yes,
You've
it
used
does.
You've used one action to grapple. So,
I didn't know how many actions it would take. Can I then tell him to stop doing this? Oh, can I cast a spell while I'm grappling?
You got to have free hand normally, and you don't apparently have a free hand if you've got a weapon in one hand.
Yeah. Alright, what's the try? I will just keep grappling, and maybe I can hit him. Can I attack him? While grappled?
Okay, so grapple was a single action. Then yes, you still have two
Yeah,
actions.
your opponent character is restrained.
Alright, I would like to attack him with my hammer.
He didn't get a critical success. He only got a success.
Oh, sorry, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so make an attack roll with your hammer. But this is at minus 5.
27?
This is you have the attack penalty because the grapple is an attack.
So what's the attack penalty?
Minus 5 unless you're using an agile weapon.
As in, like, it counts as
22.
your second attack, so therefore.
Yeah. So the first attack was 22.
Was 22. Okay, so that is just a miss.
That's cool. And the next one is a natural 20.
A natural 20. And what does that hit with a minus 10 to the attack roll?
Minus 10?
Yes, because that's your third
It's a
attack.
third attack. It was a risky
20.
option.
So
No, sorry. 25.
So you hit 25. So that makes it just a hit.
Just a hit.
It doesn't make it any.
It's not a
doesn't-
critical hit.
It's not a critical hit. It's just a hit.
That's annoying.
Well, you upgraded a miss to a hit.
That's right.
This is true.
If you had rolled a 19, it would have been a miss. If you had rolled a 15, it would
And
have been a
that
critical
is
miss.
10. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
then Wolfie now gets 2.
The wolf now. The body in front of you crumples.
The body you're hanging
Excellent.
on
Yep.
Did the zombies crumble that it created? No.
to. Well, there were still two that are potentially still standing there on the other side.
Yeah.
But last time, when the body that was possessing died, did we see this? No, because it was battling Splat back then.
Yeah,
So
it was.
we weren't necessarily closely involved in what would be. We didn't have good visibility of their combat, so from memory. And I've got even less visibility right now.
Okay, and you see a spiritual demon rise up out of its body.
Now your ghost touch weapon will be useful.
Can my wolf attack it?
It can.
Alright, my wolf attacks it.
Can I do an opportunity attack?
It's not actually a movement in that kind of way, so.
So
Still
give
with
me
the
attack
same
roll for your wolf.
31.
31 is a hit.
Okay, and that's 12. And then my next roll is 30.
And 30 is also a hit. Is that with a minus 5?
No, 25.
That's a miss. Each
Okay.
attack is a minus 5 to your roll. Unlike D&D,
Right.
you get worse every time you swing.
Right, fair enough.
No. Oh, sorry, yeah. 3.5 for Pathfinder.
So that's it for the wolfie.
That's it for the wolfie. And then it is the ghost demons go. Okay, so everyone in the area of effect makes a will save.
What's the effect?
What's the area of effect?
Everyone within 30 feet of it, so everyone.
Yeah. What's the effect it's doing?
It is a auditory, divine, emotion, enchantment, fear, mental effect.
15 plus 31.
Also 31.
31 full round.
30.
Okay, so
No, you got the 3 and the 1 around the wrong way.
13 or 30?
30. 30.
Oh, okay.
3-0. Okay, so everyone actually got a success, and they're immune to its frightful moan for a minute.
Mine turns
That's
into
excellent
a
news.
critical success because of irrepressible. Every time I save against the fear effect. If I get a success, it becomes a critical success. I don't know if that
Okay.
does anything different.
At this stage, it doesn't help much.
Yeah.
But I'll say you're immune to its frightful moan.
It gives me a bonus. It made me happy.
Nice. It's a morale bonus. I can hear you screaming. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so it uses a spell on you.
Oh, on me?
Yeah, well, you're the one who got the critical success. You're obviously the danger here.
Yeah, I am. Rawr. With my hammer gone.
Okay,
Fist.
so let's see. What does Phantasmal Killer do?
Alright, nothing.
It's done nothing bad. It doesn't sound bad.
Phantasmal Killer. He provides a bit of a kick in the night. It's just love.
Just love.
Yeah, don't worry. He's just touching things up a bit here. So, will saving throw.
Another one. Okay.
Yes. You're so good at it before, you'll do well with this one.
I roll 15 again, which is another 31.
A 31. Okay. So on this one,
So I have to roll a 17 to get my 31.
okay, so you still take damage.
It wasn't a fear thing.
There was a fear stuff involved.
So it's a critical success then? If it was a...
Like if that was a Wilkhead versus fear.
Phantasmal Killer, fear, critical success. You're unaffected. Otherwise, you would have taken 46 mental damage and be frightened one.
Oh.
So you really like that ability now.
I do. It's a halfling racial I took.
So just morbid curiosity, what would have happened if he failed?
If you had failed, there was critical
He killed part of the way
success
it comes into
fire,
it.
and critical fire. If you got a critical fire, he was dead.
The killer where part of the word comes into it.
It was your dead.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Yeah.
I'd avoid that.
So is the Phantasmal Killer like an illusionary kind, like a misty kind of...
It's a death,
figure?
emotion, fear, illusion,
okay.
mental ability. So
Like-
it has a lot of things thrown in there.
Like do you see
You
something?
only you saw it.
Alright.
I didn't.
And then Nashru. And it is a single target, one living creature. Have to be living. Which means Splat doesn't quite count for that target. Because he's not considered a summoned creature.
The excuse me. Okay, I'm staying back at this stage, trying to stay out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
If someone called out that they needed daggers, I'd be willing to offer them. But okay. Just keep me out of the way right now. So,
Yeah. Should I throw a ghostly weapon dagger, or does someone have a weapon that's more effective that I'll be able to cast ghostly weapon on? Because I can cast it on an ally's weapon.
Then you could cast it on anyone's weapon, I
that's right.
believe.
Okay. It wouldn't need to be another dagger or anything like that. And in fact, it probably doesn't. You probably don't necessarily need to be all piercing, slashing, or specifically bludgeoning now. So you've got a ghost touch. You've got a ghost touch dagger, have you?
No, I can cast ghostly weapon on any weapon.
And give
Oh,
it
okay,
5
right.
minutes of
Becoming
ghost
ghost
harming.
Yeah. So,
I would have said cast it on Wimble's hammer. Except for the fact that you can't reach Wimble's hammer because it's currently in the middle of your black tendricles.
or Nashru's rapier, but that's also not particularly useful right now.
Gimli's got a hammer. But he's currently on the back of... Oh no, because that's...
He's on the ground on top of the prone
The
form
body.
Okay.
that he's pinning to the ground.
Okay, he's successfully grappling the stationless. Motionary or stationless?
But that's probably a good candidate for a ghostly weapon. Gimli's hammer, I think, is the only other weapon around at the moment.
Or, wild idea, technically, my black tentacles are a weapon. If I cast ghostly weapon on them, then they can grapple the ghost. Winning.
Although it's not actually in the area effect of the tentacles right now.
Oh,
Because
dang
you
it.
step forward to our end type stuff to...
And the problem is the tendricles don't count because they're not actual.
Hey.
Actually, it was a good thought, but not actually a weapon in that case.
It is a nice thought though. Unfortunately, you'd also have to be grappled by the tentacle to actually do it.
True.
Because you got to touch the tentacle.
Alright, so whose weapon am I casting it on? Is Gimli there to fight even?
Gimli...
Yeah, Gimli's there.
Yeah.
So I can cast it on his axe.
I mean,
Hammer.
Is Emrys there?
The other one would be, do you have remove curse or remove blindness or anything like that sort of stuff?
No.
No, that's
I
not the
do.
sort of witch she is.
Remove
No,
condition.
it's fine.
Puts them on, doesn't take them off.
I mean,
All
personally,
right.
I'm
Well,
not
whoever
unhappy
wants
with
the
that.
ghostly weapon, speak now, and I'll do it.
I don't.
Unfortunately, we
I have
can't
a
really do that.
question.
Yep.
I have a question. Does the teeth and claws count as a weapon?
They do. She just has to touch them. Except that
How
actually,
close were the wolf?
except unfortunately, the
probably not
weapon
natural.
specifically, the spell specifically says one non-magical weapon that is either unattended or wielded by a willing ally, and natural attacks don't count as a weapon for that purpose.
There'd be it's probably a separate spell
Right.
to actually turn our natural weapons into ghost touch.
So it wouldn't have worked on my hammer anyway, because
Right,
it's a magic
okay.
weapon. Right.
Yeah, true.
So
Okay,
we're
anyone
back
got a
to
non-magical weapon? The
What?
hammer?
So, well, by the sound of it, it seems to be potentially either Gimli's hammer or, let's say, you could potentially cast it on my rapier and someone else can take the rapier off my hands.
Yeah, I'm just worried that's going to take too many maneuvers by the time I get to throw it then.
If you can't throw, I
Well,
would
no,
just-
because I'd have to turn it into a ghostly weapon, and then I'd have to use telekinetic projectile to throw it after that.
I would just go with if you're going for that side of the house, go with your second dagger, and then you can talk to the others about, hey, I can also make someone's melee weapon ghostly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, fair. Alright, well, use telekinetic projectile to throw my second dagger then.
Before or after you cast ghostly weapon?
Well, I don't think I can do both.
You can't.
Yeah. So I'll just throw... I don't know, is it even going to do damage if it's not
I
ghost
don't, I
touch?
don't remember in the.
You don't know.
In,
You've not come against a ghost.
It's shadows, but those were different.
Alright, I'm going to cast
We've never
ghostly
fought any
weapon on
incorporeal
the
things.
axe.
We fought shadows, but I can't remember. I think I couldn't hurt them.
On the axe.
Not with lightning.
Yeah.
Maybe with lightning, but not with...
But then did anyone else hurt them with?
I can't remember how they died. Must...
Okay, so you want to throw your dagger?
No, she said she's casting ghostly weapon on the axe.
Okay, casting ghostly weapon on the axe. You've cast ghostly weapon on the axe. You would have to have moved up to do it, so that would be your whole round.
To the hammer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Onto Gimli's hammer, you mean?
Yeah.
Whatever was a normal, non-magical weapon that I could do it on that was
Yeah,
going to
no,
do
and
damage.
that's fine. So, because in fact, yeah, you couldn't do it on the rapier
Yeah.
anyway because it's magical.
Gimli's hammer.
Gimli's hammer.
Naomi, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardian.
Yep.
So, a medium guardian of magical force appears, and it's going to appear next to the ghostly thing,
Yep.
and it's going to
Makes
be
a strike
holding
against
a
it.
spear because... Sorry?
Yes, so and it can make a strike against it as it appears.
So roll its attack.
Yes. Just got to double check. It's a spell melee attack, I think.
It is using your spell melee attack.
Yeah. Oh no. I knew it was gonna not last.
What was it, a
I
1?
just got a crit fail.
Would you like to use one of the
Yeah.
3 remaining rerolls?
Might as well.
If the table's okay with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
I just rolled another one.
So it is destined to be. What would you like to do with your natural 1?
I was going to say, we haven't had much luck success with the rerolls tonight. The one followed by a 2 and the one followed by a 1.
So,
So this actually is. So you'd already. The spell was manifest, and this attack. This occurred while it critically missed while I tried to hit.
Yep.
So it's not actually a critical failure in the casting of the spell, but yes.
Yeah.
So the Guardian has.
You may find it's immediately dismissed. You can't
Spell is
concentrate.
cast, it's the attack.
Yep.
Yeah, but you may find with the critical fumble it might have effectively, like automatically dispelled, not be able to concentrate.
Would you like it to hit dimly instead?
I can take it.
Would I like to what?
Well, it's gonna
Sorry,
come
guys,
down and
you
hit
keep
something.
cutting in and out, especially when more than one of you's talking.
Okay. Would you like it to hit dimly instead?
I think that that's going to be a bad plan.
It's okay.
You can hit the wolf otherwise.
There's also a Wimble right there.
I mean, it only does a 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah, either of us can take it. Hit me or the wolf.
Because remember,
Okay.
Gimli's the one that summoned the creature, and he hasn't been hurt at all yet.
I haven't been
deserves a bit
touched.
of belting.
Yeah. So I will say that it hits dimly.
Okay. Roll damage.
And that is 18 damage.
That's quite a.
What type of damage?
Lightning.
So if it's a spear,
It's
Oh,
4.
sorry, yeah.
Oh, it's 4 damage.
force.
So it can actually be of the type of the weapon, so it can be piercing.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
it doesn't really
does
matter.
it make
for
any
the
difference to Gimli?
purpose.
To Gimli, I should say?
I don't mind. Bring
Right,
it.
like I mean, please, you haven't got resistances or anything like that, or vulnerabilities, so...
The only resistance I have is to arcane powder.
No. Immunity.
Jeremy's wearing the t-shirt right now.
I spent the last few years building up an immunity to arcane powder.
And for my other action, I'm going to.
You still hasted as well.
That's her last action to do that.
Yeah, but for my other action, yeah. So I'm going to cast guidance, and I'm going to cast that
on the guardian weapon?
I'm going to cast guidance on Dimly
Yep.
because his weapon's just been touched and he's blind. So he gets, until the start of my next turn, he can pick one roll and he gets a +1 to that roll.
Yep. So Dimly
And
is
that
now
includes
guided.
attack. It includes attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has to choose which roll he's using it on before he rolls it.
Yep.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay, so that brings us to Wimble.
Well, can't do much except lightning. I'm going to try lightning against a ghost of a demon, a lightning demon. Probably not going to go very well.
But hey, if you line it up, you can still get a couple of the Yeti zombies behind.
I'm going for a shocking grasp. I'm not trying
okay. Not a lightning
Okay.
bolt.
You try to shake hands with the ghost.
I'll put my hand somewhere in the ghost and go gazap.
Go for the balls.
You should switch it with holy water first.
It says range touch, but it says it's a melee spell. So does that still mean, is that a touch attack or is it just a normal attack?
Well, no, it would still be a normal attack.
Right.
But you're doing it as a ranged touch, even though you're doing it in melee. So
Right.
you add dexterity instead of strength. That's what ranged touch means.
Okay. So I'm not, yeah, okay. That's, yeah, okay. 16 plus 33.
33. Okay, that is a hit.
So that's
Yeah, so is it affected by shocking grasping that way?
It is.
It is,
But
there you go.
we'll see how much he actually does.
yeah. 12. Not as good as last time. With my d12s, 10, 19, 26, 30 electric damage.
30 electric damage? Okay. Not all of it appears to go through.
That's fine.
So you'd have some sort of resistance against it.
And then I cast shield again.
Okay. And Dimly's up. What would Dimly like
So-
to do?
Is Dimly blind?
No, it was Nashru who's blind.
Right, I heard someone say Dimly was blind. I was very terrified.
No.
So my hammer's all
I got
glowing and
mixed
shit.
up.
isn't
I
it?
didn't realise it was Asher.
That's cool. So my hammer is glowing, isn't it?
Your hammer can hit ghosts more effectively, and you've got some divine guidance if you decided to swing it.
Right. So I would like to check. Do we get any free words in Pathfinder?
Free action for speaking, yep.
Yeah, you can say it depends on how much you want to say.
3 words.
Yep.
It's hammer time.
Oh god.
And then I just start swinging.
And then the music starts.
So what have you been
The
doing all this
music
previous
starts.
time?
Yeah.
And everyone gets.
So I would like to attack with my hammers.
Okay.
3 attacks with my guy, and then the wolf gets 2.
Yep.
Remember, you may not want to use 3 attacks. Because with the -10 on the third one, your chances of a critical fumble are significant.
I agree. However, I have said stop hammer time.
Fair enough.
So first attack is $34.
34 is a hit.
Okay, so that is 10 damage.
Yep.
I don't know what I add for being all ghostly and stuff. I figure
Well,
Martin
it means
handles
that you'll do full damage instead of partial damage.
Oh. Okay. Next attack.
So you've no longer got the +1 anymore.
No, I didn't use the +1. I have to dictate when I'm using it.
I thought it had to be.
He has to state before he uses the roll.
Oh, okay, right.
So if he doesn't
Sorry,
state
yeah.
it, he doesn't get it. And it
I
is-
thought it was the next action of the type you're going to use it on. So.
No, I haven't called it yet.
Go for it then.
So the next one is 18, 28, 34, -5. Is that right?
Yep.
So 29.
29 is a hit.
Okay. D8. That is 11 damage.
Yep.
And then the third one, I'm going to use my +1.
Yep.
And this is -10, is it not?
Well, -9 now.
-9 now, yeah.
I will take a screenshot and send it to you, I swear, but that's a natural 20.
Good timing.
So what did he hit with that 20?
So it'd be 26.
26? Okay,
Just a
so
hit.
you make it from a miss to a hit.
Thank you, Grace.
+1 to that roll as well, was it?
Yeah,
That was with the +1.
Yeah, remember KC's about 29 or something, so.
Which adds another 8 damage.
Still flanked though as well. I don't know if that matters at all.
Oh, because you're flanking it, are you?
Yeah.
And you've got your shocking hand, so you are causing things. But, I mean, either way, it still, it wouldn't be enough to make it a critical, and not enough to actually make it a natural hit either.
Okay.
So,
Just trying it
yeah,
on.
trying to get those
Trying
last
it
couple,
on.
but
Technically, with the do you actually flank? Is your shocking hand still active, or is it expended?
It's expended, but I'm still there with my fists. Doesn't
that's
that
right,
count for
fists
anything?
still count as an unarmed attack. You don't have to be necessarily qualified enough, like it's not like in those early editions where you have to have the special feats in order to hit unarmed without attracting AOs.
In which case, then I'll give you the 2, which reduces it to enough that it becomes a critical hit.
Oh, there you go.
So, do you have a critical effect with the hammer?
Oh, yes, I do.
Then the critical effect comes into play.
So it becomes 16
Alright.
instead of 8 damage, presumably. Plus,
Yes, I believe it's double.
no other critical effect from the hammer.
I don't think so, no.
So you critically hit on the last one thanks to a couple of people helping you. Because literally you were 1 point below it.
Okay.
Well, but literally, you
So-
only have 5% chance of hitting.
So you're hammering it in the balls.
So that works out to be 16 instead of 8, wasn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
I put it in there.
Excellent.
Hammer
Thank
time
you,
was a
everyone.
good call, apparently.
Hammer time. That's all you needed.
Okay.
You're just bashing it in between the legs
That works for me.
from your position.
And because he's a ghost, I can literally say the hammer was in his penis.
Okay, so it throws inanimate objects at Wimble. So Wimble gets to make a reflex save.
It's not good. 3 plus 19.
Yeah.
You get a 19.
Yeah.
Currently, you're looking at a critical fumble.
I've seen those rerolls there.
There's 2 left.
Can I use a reroll?
You can use a reroll.
Is that really
What
a
was your
good
roll on the
idea?
die initially? 'Cause we've gone 1 to 2 and 1 to 1 so far.
Yeah. That was a 3. I might get a 4, or I might get a 1. Who knows? 13. So that's up to
There you
a 29.
So 29. Okay, so you go from a critical fumble to a success.
Yay! Do I still
So-
take half damage or something?
I believe you take half damage.
I don't have anything about that, do I? Is there a feat or something?
So you take, there are things that can reduce it on reflex. You've got it on will. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning, okay.
And then it tries to claw you.
Cool.
This time, because it's using its hand, it only gets some -4 to the roll instead of a -5. So, it hits armor class 31. 32
Yeah,
actually,
That's a
32.
hit, yeah.
Not a critical hit?
No. It's 28 with shield. Now, what does shield do when I expend it?
Shield reduces the damage by a certain amount. And you can't cast a spell again for quite a while.
Yeah, I won't expend it.
Okay, so it does 19 negative damage.
So 19 heal.
Yeah, 19. No, not to Gimli.
Any other effects?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Luckily, it doesn't also have the draining touch. Okay, so
Which means it's not healing itself.
then it is Nashru's go.
I'm assuming I'm still blinded.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Don't see there's a lot I can do really at the moment. Because let's face it, I heard the body thump to the ground. Must be all clear and safe. I'll delay.
You'll delay? Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what I'll delay for, but I'll delay.
Okay, Bug and Splat. What would Bug like to do?
I suppose we'll throw a dagger.
But that also,
So I can
that's
get
why I
it
fourth
up.
turn and frightened too. So I've got rid of the frightened. I'm still blind.
So it makes a roll against your DC for the telekinetic projectile, I believe. Or no, it's got to hit it.
It's,
I think
it's a ref.
I rolled.
Can't remember.
I'll look it up again.
I got it.
Didn't I roll and add 17, or was that something else?
I believe that's correct. I'll just
Yeah,
go.
that's. Are you throwing a dagger again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you target it.
It's an attack roll.
So attack roll.
17 plus 17.
34.
34. That's a hit.
And then it was 5d6, yeah?
Yep.
It is 5d6.
But then it's a half or something.
Well, no, it's you don't know what happens to it
Okay.
after that.
Oh, okay. So 2,
2,
2,
4,
5,
9,
4,
13,
4.
17.
Okay, you see your dagger just seems to pass right through it without any seeming effect.
And
Yeah.
ends up in the eye of one of the zombie yetis and it drops to the ground.
And lands right in the middle of the
Tentacles.
tentacles.
Okay.
So,
And they pick it up and now they go hammer and they put dagger being waved by the
So what
tentacles.
was the total damage? The
17.
But it
So-
went through and it did no damage.
So mechanically, its resistance basically covered all the damage.
cool.
Not really.
Well, hey, it just sounds better when it flows right through. Okay, Iomi.
Hi. So I'm going to first of all use an action to sustain my spiritual guardian,
Which
and
means it now
attack.
attacks. When you sustain it, it attacks.
Yep. So roll its attack.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yep.
Roll its attack.
Hang on, I'm just going to fend off the cat. You go over there.
The cat got an AO in.
That is. It's a 36. She is a cat of good luck.
Okay, so that turns it into a critical hit because of well, actually, did you want to provide a aid to her hit?
Yes.
Then you get to make a roll, attack roll. And if you hit it, she crits.
What kind of attack? Spell attack?
Just
melee?
Just a melee attack because
So
that's
it's
what
only
you got there.
24?
Yeah, not enough.
So then,
23, sorry.
Then no, not enough. So it's just a normal hit. Because amusingly, you're 1 point off a critical hit.
Sorry.
That's okay. It is a hit.
So damage from the Guardian.
So. That's 12 damage of force damage.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my other two actions. So do you, hang on, does that mean that that gets doubled?
No, it wasn't
No.
a critical. Just missed the critical stage.
Force damage
I
just
couldn't hear
bypass.
any of that.
Yeah, force damage just bypasses resistance. It doesn't actually double unless you crit. And you're just short of critting.
Action to cast Searing Light, which is heightened for fourth level. Stop chewing on the die.
It's just
So-
giving it a kiss for good luck.
That makes it. Yeah.
So what are you casting?
I'm casting Searing Light,
Searing light. Yep.
and it's heightened fourth level. So that is 7d6.
So you've still got fourth level slots left.
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Yep. Actually,
She was doing
haven't
fifth level
used.
shots with the heels, wasn't she? So,
I haven't used the fourth level spell yet.
Then you're doing well. So that makes it you've got a hit.
Oh. Sorry.
Did you hit?
Stop it, cat. Hang on. I've got it. I couldn't hear you.
your attack roll. What's your attack roll?
I'll stop fighting with the cat and I'll tell you that in a sec. So 16 plus a 17 is what, 35?
35.
No, 33.
33. With the minus... sorry, you don't get the penalty for the spiritual guardian. That doesn't count as your attack. So yes, that's a hit. So you roll 5d6 for fire damage and then 5d6 for good damage.
No, I roll 7d6.
Alright, sorry, 7d6 for fire and 7d6. And 7d6 for good.
Would you like someone here to roll the multiple d6?
No, I've got it. So that's 28 of fire damage.
Yep.
And 25 of good damage.
Okay, so because you did something with good, you did an extra lot of damage to it. And the spirit fades away.
That's excellent news.
And
That's why we have
Splat wakes up.
And the zombies, what are
the
they?
two zombies
Collapse.
Collapse when
Yay.
it dies? Okay.
They collapse.
Oh. Whew. How long do these tendrils last?
Well, they concentrate on those, so they'll probably
I can
build
get
up.
rid of
No,
them now.
they last for
Yeah,
a minute.
okay,
They are
yeah,
not
yeah,
concentration.
okay,
So
Wimble, how hurt are you?
Oh, you're pretty hurt.
'Cause you're the worst one of all of us, aren't you?
I am pretty worse. I am the worst one.
I think
I feel
Nashri
bad
might be
about
the worst, actually.
Nazru,
I've got some healing too, guys. Again, I've not been touched.
I'm down to 22 hit points, basically.
and when the spirit goes away, your sight comes back.
Woohoo! I can see! Okay, where is it? Let me have it.
What I'm trying to work out is whether I should specify healing on Wimble because he's really bad, or whether I should just do another area of effect.
Well, if we're out of combat, then the
Doesn't
3
have
action
healing.
AoE makes sense.
You could also spend medicine roll and heal people as well.
Could I cast Vital Beacon?
Which is
It takes a minute. Vitality radiates outwards. It restores 4d10 hit points to the first creature, 48 hit points to the second, 46 to the third, and 44 to the fourth.
you could quite easily cast that because you're out of combat.
Yeah. So can I cast that? And who's worse? Can they put their hand up?
How much hit points do you have left?
I'm down to 20.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
All right. So he gets 4d10,
At a 70.
and then Wimble will be 48, and then who gets the 46?
Hang on. So, Sandrew, I'll do specified healing on you as well if you need it after this heal, rather than doing an area of effect.
Considering you've got at least 4 people wounded in the party, your area effect heal is probably quite effective anyway. Okay.
You reckon? Because there's an extra.
I would also suggest that.
There's an extra 40 points for healing if it's targeted.
Well,
Okay.
I was going to say, I think that. Where are we? So, I mean, I would suspect that we can probably go back towards the caravan at this stage and find out what happened to our samurai and potentially rest even at the moment. Although,
So I'll do an area of effect.
Actually, I don't think we necessarily really want to rest in the middle of this undead haunted temple, do we?
I'll do an area of effect then.
So yep, okay, well you do your effect and Emrys does his.
So it can heal 3 different people, and if you cast it at 5th level, it does extra healing.
Yeah, but I think I can do 4 people because the 4th person gets 44. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it does 4 people, yes.
Yeah.
So if you cast it at 5th level, you
Is
do
it
5 dice.
heightened?
So I get 5d10, did you say?
Can you cast?
Uh,
If you're heightened, it does 8 because it does each level twice.
Hang on, no, we're talking about different
Each
spells.
die
eh?
level twice.
Are you talking about Vital Beacon?
Or are you talking about your cure spell?
Yes.
Vital Beacon.
I'm talking about Vital Beacon.
Sorry, I'm not.
Does he? Is it one of the spells he knows that he can heighten?
how do I find that out?
If you haven't already chosen it as one of the spells you can heighten, then you can only do it at 4th level.
Let's just say 4th level then.
So then it would only do 40-10 to the first creature that it heals.
Yeah.
Uh, 10... 22.
So did you get other healing before that, Jeremy?
I think that they were still going to be casting the heal,
Okay, so who's the second person to get healing?
so I think that
No, I think Wimble's
Wimble's
next, isn't it?
48 then?
48.
48 on Wimble.
Yeah.
I think Annie managed to get through without any damage whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
10.
emotional damage.
Wimble got 10. Grace gets 4d6.
4d6, yeah.
That's correct.
Naomi, I should say.
That's excellent news. So I did also do area of effect heal,
Yep.
and I rolled 24.
On the area of effect heal.
Yeah.
So everyone got 24. So you'd be back
Yeah.
at maximum then. Dimly will be back at maximum because he also gets his 4d4, but you
Well,
probably won't need it.
Iami still has 1 hit point damage.
Iami's not quite, huh? But he's at 24.
Why do I still have
he's at
1 hit
before
point
she got her-
damage?
She's on 95 out of 96 with the. That's if she didn't do the roll, the 4d6 roll.
I think you just gave us all 24
I
damage,
hate-
not 24 heal.
I'm really confused right now because my HP is 107.
Well, I haven't gotten the update. I've got you down as 95 out of 96, so I haven't got the updated hit points.
So were you 95? Was that 8th level hit points?
Quite
I'm
possible.
on 9th level.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But if Martin had you down as 95, that was probably your 8th level hit point total, and he hasn't got.
Right, I need to
your
send
9th
that to
level.
you then, Martin.
Yeah, well, I can only go by what I've been given.
Yeah.
So yeah, so everyone ends up back at full, except for Nashville.
I'm at 56 or 78.
But you got, after you got the extra 24,
The
so you got your 48 from the
yeah
totem, and then you got another 24 from a group heal.
yeah, and I was down to 22. So when I got 10, and then 24.
Okay, because it's just like, look at how Martin had you effectively at full again. So
Well, I've got him down at
Like,
66 out of 69, meaning
Yeah.
it's probably not his full hit point total either.
oh yes, okay, you probably so you.
Oh yeah, I was at 69 when I got that shadow down. I got my maximum went down briefly for a day.
That's okay. So we have people rested. We'll probably end up heading back to the caravan, and I think next session we'll pick up from the next day. So you get an overnight rest.
Definitely picked up my hammer and given Annie bug back her dagger from the pile there.
2
too.
daggers.
2 daggers.
Can I use my cantrip acid splash to just, there was a big puddle of blood that he kind of came from?
Apparently, yes, I
demon?
would suggest you go and clean up your mess.
I just want to pour a whole bunch of acid all over that and just make sure there's no blood circle anymore.
That's okay. You have to go back into the creche to do that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not going back there ever.
So, Nash will follow behind to make sure he does a good job of cleaning up, and or just create a barrier in case they call up, they come up against him again.
That is fair enough. So yes, after cleaning up the area, you return to the caravan.
Okay.
And you have survived summoning a demon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Again.
That's okay, you only want to do it once every now and then.
But we also then get the effect of a night rest, do we?
You can get the effect of a night's rest. And did you guys want to do anything else before we finish for the night?
I don't know. I guess I checked that Splat's okay. It's on the stage.
He seems okay. He seems to be better now that the demon that was sapping his strength is gone.
Yeah. Cool.
Nashu will be doing his bit to try and cleanse the Temple of Desna as much as possible before resting. Obviously, I don't expect to have any actual effect, but
You'd expect it would take months to do.
that's right.
Okay, so I think we'll call it for a night there. 'Cause all of us are fairly tired.
Yeah.
All good.
And I will chase up people probably before the next game with suggestions on where you can go next. Because you've managed to clear the big boss of the region.
Nice.
Well, I'm assuming, because we weren't necessarily, like at the start of the night we said we were exploring the defamed Desna's temple, but technically we were just trying to find a way through the mountains, weren't we?
Yes.
So
But it is a lot easier now that the demon's gone.
That's right. So, I mean, I would think that the idea is we're still either trying to get through, like exploring this location on the idea that it's apparently going to take us through the mountains. If it doesn't, then I guess we head back out the way we came in and go through the passageway and hope that the violent storms that were being holding us back, that were, by the sound of it, this demon was still tracking us. Maybe the storms came from that person. It might be clear now. So.
How many more hit points do you get after a night's rest? There was something about level.
I think you get your level
I'm
in.
just trying to do that on mine actually.
Level
on the
times con, was it?
I think level plus con might be. I'll look up night's rest.
So
Because I was trying to do it from the Hero Lab Online, and it came up with character update resulted in no changes. This is usually unexpected. That's helpful.
like Path Builder has a rest and restore slots for your spells.
Oh, hang on,
but
no,
it
maybe because it did work the first time and I pressed it again.
doesn't work for hit
So
points.
maybe they tried to do it. So I'll have to double check what I'll actually undo.
That was con bonus times level. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll look at resting.
Yes, I'll go double check now because I actually.
It is normally con modifier by level.
Con modifier by level, so.
Like
It's actually interesting that the index has all that facts in the index.
Yeah, that kind of, the index is pretty good in this.
Yeah.
Um,
For 8 hours sleep.
Does it have minimum one? Or minimum one per level?
Well, it's
Okay.
con by level.
But in the sense that my con modifier is 0. Or if your con modifier was -1, I'm assuming you don't go down in hit points overnight.
I think it's minimum your.
So I'm
minimum
assuming it'd
one.
be
It
minimum
doesn't
one.
actually,
but
doesn't actually
it
say
doesn't
minimum, so I'm
specify
going to have to look it
minimum
up.
Yeah, I think on the podcast I've been
First.
listening to it's minimum one.
And,
So
that's good.
page
And certainly I did get hit
29.
points back, so I don't know how many I did, because it were, I say I was in missing at first, so.
So 18. Does that put me back to full?
Minimum 1. Multiplied by their level.
Right, yeah, okay.
Get close enough.
So that would mean, I think I'm still at -9 then. What hit points did you have me down as?
I had you down as You had taken 12 hit points.
I have 12 hit points left. I got 12 damage at the moment. Okay. So that means I should be down 3. Because I get 9 back.
Who should be fully healed? Everyone else should be fully healed.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been fun.
Indeed.
That's okay.
Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy evening sleeps and stuff.
We will. Sounds like you're struggling a bit over there. Hopefully you're not too far under the weather.
Nah, about to go to bed.
Good plan.
Okay, so
I am preparing to be yelled at by the cat when I leave the room.
okay, rest up.
Good night all. See you tomorrow or next week or the week after or something.
Right, that guys.
See you guys.
See
Good
ya.
night.